taxi and ride-hailing services, and the Kuala Lumpur bus services. Once inside the mall, you can take the elevators or escalators up to the 6th floor, where you will be able to find the esports city. Recognized as Southeast Asia's biggest esports facility, the EBN Esports City was purposefully designed across a sprawling 65,000 square feet as the ideal esports-ready location, equipped with the latest technology and support systems to host world-class esports tournaments, events, and conventions. Among the main attractions at the EBN Esports City include the EBN Esports Arena, a 10,650 square feet column-free event hall with comprehensive production and broadcasting facilities that can accommodate an audience of up to 1,000 and is ideal for brands seeking a holistic esports venue. The Esports City also houses the Orange Esports Club, a premium esports cafe built as a 360-degree esports community event and lifestyle experiential space. The Orange Esports Club nurtures a heightened esports experience for both casual gamers and professional esports players across PC, mobile, and console. The new headquarters for the Esports Business Network and 3 fully equipped live broadcasting studios can also be found under the same roof, where EBN focuses on core business strategies, including strategic partnerships. Aligned to the focus on strategic partnerships, the gaming company, a subsidiary of the Esports Business Network, have officially announced its partnership with global game developer Riot Games. This partnership is set to escalate the esports industry to a whole new level with its 2021 esports and collegiate competitive plans for the games Valorant. The gaming company will be activating the tournaments for Malaysia and Singapore, which is open to all professional and amateur teams to compete equally. Apart from that, the University Esports League and Corporate League will be among some of the most anticipated events happening throughout the year, from brand partnerships. In essence, the EBN Esports City presents a complete and holistic business and community offering, which is aimed at establishing a strong esports ecosystem founded on 3 core pillars: esports consumer, esports business, and esports opportunity.
I'm always excited with the new and unique series Liho Tea has to offer.
I love Liho Tea's service and quality of drinks.
I can get my Liho Tea anywhere, anytime.
From Singapore to you!
Welcome to the Esports Business Network, EBN, Southeast Asia's largest esports marketing group, following the recent merger between Orange Esports Cafe and the gaming company. EBN looks to continue adding esports milestones for 2020, with the launch of Malaysia's first esports city. The EBN Esports City is the go-to destination for international esports events, firmly establishing Malaysia's esports footprint locally, regionally, and globally. Located at Quill City Mall in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, the full-service esports city is only a 10-minute drive from Petronas Twin Towers and the KL City Centre. The 8-story shopping mall is situated along Jalan Sultan Ismail and has easy access to the city's public transportation system, including the Medan Tuanku monorail station, taxi and ride-hailing services, and the Kuala Lumpur bus services. Once inside the mall, you can take the elevators or escalators up to the 6th floor, where you will be able to find the Esports City. Recognized as Southeast Asia's biggest esports facility, the EBN Esports City was purposefully designed across a sprawling 65,000 square feet as the ideal esports-ready location, equipped with the latest technology and support systems to host world-class esports tournaments, events, and conventions. Among the main attractions at the EBN Esports City include the EBN Esports Arena, a 10,650 square feet column-free event hall with comprehensive production and broadcasting facilities that can accommodate an audience of up to 1,000 and is ideal for brands seeking a holistic esports venue. The Esports City also houses the Orange Esports Club, a premium esports cafe built as a 360-degree esports community event and lifestyle experiential space. The Orange Esports Club nurtures a heightened esports experience for both casual gamers and professional esports players across PC, mobile, and console. The new headquarters for the Esports Business Network and 3 fully equipped live broadcasting studios can also be found under the same roof, where EBN focuses on core business strategies, including strategic partnerships. Aligned to the focus on strategic partnerships, the gaming company, a subsidiary of the Esports Business Network, have officially announced its partnership with global game developer Riot Games. This partnership is set to escalate the esports industry to a whole new level with its 2021 esports and collegiate competitive plans for the games Valorant. The gaming company will be activating the tournaments for Malaysia and Singapore, which is open to all professional and amateur teams to compete equally. Apart from that, the University Esports League and Corporate League will be among some of the most anticipated events happening throughout the year from brand partnerships. In essence, the EBN Esports City presents a complete and holistic business and community offering, which is aimed at establishing a strong esports ecosystem founded on 3 core pillars: esports consumer, esports business, and esports opportunity.
I'm always excited with the new and unique series Liho Tea has to offer.
I love Liho Tea's service and quality of drinks.
I can get my Liho tea anywhere, anytime.
From Singapore to you!
Welcome to the Esports Business Network, EBN, Southeast Asia's largest esports marketing group, following the recent merger between Orange Esports Cafe and the gaming company. EBN looks to continue adding esports milestones for 2020, with the launch of Malaysia's first Esports City. The EBN Esports City is the go-to destination for international esports events, firmly establishing Malaysia's esports footprint locally, regionally, and globally. Located at Quill City Mall in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, the full-service Esports City is only a 10-minute drive from Petronas Twin Towers and the KL City Centre. The 8-storey shopping mall is situated along Jalan Sultan Ismail and has easy access to the city's public transportation system, including the Medan Tuanku monorail station, taxi and ride-hailing services, and the Kuala Lumpur bus services. Once inside the mall, you can take the elevators or escalators up to the 6th floor, where you will be able to find the Esports City. Recognized as Southeast Asia's biggest esports facility, the EBN Esports City was purposefully designed across a sprawling 65,000 square feet as the ideal esports-ready location equipped with the latest technology and support systems to host world-class esports tournaments, events, and conventions. Among the main attractions at the EBN Esports City include the EBN Esports Arena, a 10,650 square feet column-free event hall with comprehensive production and broadcasting facilities that can accommodate an audience of up to 1,000 and is ideal for brands seeking a holistic esports venue. The Esports City also houses the Orange Esports Club, a premium esports cafe built as a 360-degree esports community event and lifestyle experiential space. The Orange Esports Club nurtures a heightened esports experience for both casual gamers and professional esports players across PC, mobile, and console. The new headquarters for the Esports Business Network and 3 fully equipped live broadcasting studios can also be found under the same roof, where EBN focuses on core business strategies, including strategic partnerships. Aligned to the focus on strategic partnerships, the gaming company, a subsidiary of the Esports Business Network, have officially announced its partnership with global game developer Riot Games. This partnership is set to escalate the esports industry to a whole new level with its 2021 esports and collegiate competitive plans for the games Valorant. The gaming company will be activating the tournaments for Malaysia and Singapore, which is open to all professional and amateur teams to compete equally. Apart from that, the University Esports League and Corporate League will be among some of the most anticipated events happening throughout the year, from brand partnerships. In essence, the EBN Esports City presents a complete and holistic business and community offering, which is aimed at establishing a strong esports ecosystem founded on 3 core pillars: esports consumer, esports business, and esports opportunity.
I'm always excited with the new and unique series Liho Tea has to offer.
I love Liho Tea's service and quality of drinks.
I can get my Liho tea anywhere, anytime.
From Singapore to you!
Welcome to the Esports Business Network, EBN, Southeast Asia's largest esports marketing group, following the recent merger between Orange Esports Cafe and the gaming company. EBN looks to continue adding esports milestones for 2020, with the launch of Malaysia's first Esports City. The EBN Esports City is the go-to destination for international esports events, firmly establishing Malaysia's esports footprint locally, regionally, and globally. Located at Quill City Mall in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, the full-service Esports City is only a 10-minute drive from Petronas Twin Towers and the KL City Centre. The 8-story shopping mall is situated along Jalan Sultan Ismail and has easy access to the city's public transportation system, including the Medan Tuanku monorail station, taxi and ride-hailing services, and the Kuala Lumpur bus services. Once inside the mall, you can take the elevators or escalators up to the 6th floor, where you will be able to find the Esports City. Recognized as Southeast Asia's biggest esports facility, the EBN Esports City was purposefully designed across a sprawling 65,000 square feet as the ideal esports-ready location equipped with the latest technology and support systems to host world-class esports tournaments, events, and conventions. Among the main attractions at the EBN Esports City include the EBN Esports Arena, a 10,650 square feet column-free event hall with comprehensive production and broadcasting facilities that can accommodate an audience of up to 1,000 and is ideal for brands seeking a holistic esports venue. The Esports City also houses the Orange Esports Club, a premium esports cafe built as a 360-degree esports community event and lifestyle experiential space. The Orange Esports Club nurtures a heightened esports experience for both casual gamers and professional esports players across PC, mobile, and console. The new headquarters for the Esports Business Network and 3 fully equipped live broadcasting studios can also be found under the same roof, where EBN focuses on core business strategies, including strategic partnerships. Aligned to the focus on strategic partnerships, the gaming company, a subsidiary of the Esports Business Network, have officially announced its partnership with global game developer Riot Games. This partnership is set to escalate the esports industry to a whole new level with its 2021 esports and collegiate competitive plans for the games Valorant. The gaming company will be activating the tournaments for Malaysia and Singapore, which is open to all professional and amateur teams to compete equally. Apart from that, the University Esports League and Corporate League will be amongst some of the most anticipated events happening throughout the year from brand partnerships. In essence, the EBN Esports City presents a complete and holistic business and community offering, which is aimed at establishing a strong esports ecosystem founded on 3 core pillars: esports consumer, esports business, and esports opportunity.
And I'm on a roll.
I'm always excited with the new and unique series Liho Tea has to offer.
I love Liho Tea's service and quality of drinks.
I can get my Liho tea anywhere, anytime.
From Singapore to you. And I'm on a roll.
Welcome to the Esports Business Network, EBN, Southeast Asia's largest esports marketing group, following the recent merger between Orange Esports Cafe and the gaming company. EBN looks to continue adding esports milestones for 2020, with the launch of Malaysia's first esports city. The EBN Esports City is the go-to destination for international esports events, firmly establishing Malaysia's esports footprint locally, regionally, and globally. Located at Quill City Mall in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, the full-service esports city is only a 10-minute drive from Petronas Twin Towers and the KL City Centre. The 8-story shopping mall is situated along Jalan Sultan Ismail and has easy access to the city's public transportation system, including the Medan Tuanku monorail station, taxi and ride-hailing services, and the Kuala Lumpur bus services. Once inside the mall, you can take the elevators or escalators up to the 6th floor, where you will be able to find the Esports City. Recognized as Southeast Asia's biggest esports facility, the EBN Esports City was purposefully designed across a sprawling 65,000 square feet as the ideal esports-ready location, equipped with the latest technology and support systems to host world-class esports tournaments, events, and conventions. Among the main attractions at the EBN Esports City include the EBN Esports Arena, a 10,650 square feet column-free event hall with comprehensive production and broadcasting facilities that can accommodate an audience of up to 1,000 and is ideal for brands seeking a holistic esports venue. The Esports City also houses the Orange Esports Club, a premium esports cafe built as a 360-degree esports community event and lifestyle experiential space. The Orange Esports Club nurtures a heightened esports experience for both casual gamers and professional esports players across PC, mobile, and console. The new headquarters for the Esports Business Network and 3 fully equipped live broadcasting studios can also be found under the same roof, where EBN focuses on core business strategies, including strategic partnerships. Aligned to the focus on strategic partnerships, the gaming company, a subsidiary of the Esports Business Network, have officially announced its partnership with global game developer Riot Games. This partnership is set to escalate the esports industry to a whole new level with its 2021 esports and collegiate competitive plans for the games Valorant. The gaming company will be activating the tournaments for Malaysia and Singapore, which is open to all professional and amateur teams to compete equally. Apart from that, the University Esports League and Corporate League will be among some of the most anticipated events happening throughout the year, from brand partnerships. In essence, the EBN Esports City presents a complete and holistic business and community offering, which is aimed at establishing a strong esports ecosystem founded on 3 core pillars: esports consumer, esports business, and esports opportunity.
And I'm on a roll.
I'm always excited with the new and unique series Liho Tea has to offer.
I love Liho Tea's service and quality of drinks.
I can get my Liho tea anywhere, anytime.
From Singapore to you. And I'm on a roll.
Welcome to the Esports Business Network, EBN, Southeast Asia's largest esports marketing group, following the recent merger between Orange Esports Cafe and the gaming company. EBN looks to continue adding esports milestones for 2020 with the launch of Malaysia's first esports city. The EBN Esports City is the go-to destination for international esports events, firmly establishing Malaysia's esports footprint locally, regionally, and globally. Located at Quill City Mall in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, the full-service esports city is only a 10-minute drive from Petronas Twin Towers and the KL City Centre. The 8-story shopping mall is situated along Jalan Sultan Ismail and has easy access to the city's public transportation system, including the Medan Tuanku monorail station, taxi and ride-hailing services, and the Kuala Lumpur bus services. Once inside the mall, you can take the elevators or escalators up to the 6th floor, where you will be able to find the Esports City. Recognized as Southeast Asia's biggest esports facility, the EBN Esports City was purposefully designed across a sprawling 65,000 square feet as the ideal esports-ready location equipped with the latest technology and support systems to host world-class esports tournaments, events, and conventions. Among the main attractions at the EBN Esports City include the EBN Esports Arena, a 10,650 square feet column-free event hall with comprehensive production and broadcasting facilities that can accommodate an audience of up to 1,000 and is ideal for brands seeking a holistic esports venue. The Esports City also houses the Orange Esports Club, a premium esports cafe built as a 360-degree esports community event and lifestyle experiential space. The Orange Esports Club nurtures a heightened esports experience for both casual gamers and professional esports players across PC, mobile, and console. The new headquarters for the Esports Business Network and 3 fully equipped live broadcasting studios can also be found under the same roof, where EBN focuses on core business strategies, including strategic partnerships. Aligned to the focus on strategic partnerships, the gaming company, a subsidiary of the Esports Business Network, have officially announced its partnership with global game developer Riot Games. This partnership is set to escalate the esports industry to a whole new level with its 2021 esports and collegiate competitive plans for the games Valorant. The gaming company will be activating the tournaments for Malaysia and Singapore, which is open to all professional and amateur teams to compete equally. Apart from that, the University Esports League and Corporate League will be among some of the most anticipated events happening throughout the year, from brand partnerships. In essence, the EBN Esports City presents a complete and holistic business and community offering, which is aimed at establishing a strong esports ecosystem founded on 3 core pillars: esports consumer, esports business, and esports opportunity.
And I'm on a roll.
I'm always excited with the new and unique series Liho Tea has to offer.
I love Liho Tea's service and quality of drinks.
I can get my Liho tea anywhere, anytime.
From Singapore to you. And I'm on a roll.
Welcome to the Esports Business Network, EBN, Southeast Asia's largest esports marketing group, following the recent merger between Orange Esports Cafe and the gaming company. EBN looks to continue adding esports milestones for 2020, with the launch of Malaysia's first esports city. The EBN Esports City is the go-to destination for international esports events, firmly establishing Malaysia's esports footprint locally, regionally, and globally. Located at Quill City Mall in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, the full-service esports city is only a 10-minute drive from Petronas Twin Towers and the KL City Centre. The 8-story shopping mall is situated along Jalan Sultan Ismail and has easy access to the city's public transportation system, including the Medan Tuanku monorail station, taxi and ride-hailing services, and the Kuala Lumpur bus services. Once inside the mall, you can take the elevators or escalators up to the 6th floor, where you will be able to find the Esports City. Recognized as Southeast Asia's biggest esports facility, the EBN Esports City was purposefully designed across a sprawling 65,000 square feet as the ideal esports-ready location equipped with the latest technology and support systems to host world-class esports tournaments, events, and conventions. Among the main attractions at the EBN Esports City include the EBN Esports Arena, a 10,650 square feet column-free event hall with comprehensive production and broadcasting facilities that can accommodate an audience of up to 1,000 and is ideal for brands seeking a holistic esports venue. The Esports City also houses the Orange Esports Club, a premium esports cafe built as a 360-degree esports community event and lifestyle experiential space. The Orange Esports Club nurtures a heightened esports experience for both casual gamers and professional esports players across PC, mobile, and console. The new headquarters for the Esports Business Network and 3 fully equipped live broadcasting studios can also be found under the same roof, where EBN focuses on core business strategies, including strategic partnerships. Aligned to the focus on strategic partnerships, the gaming company, a subsidiary of the Esports Business Network, have officially announced its partnership with global game developer Riot Games. This partnership is set to escalate the esports industry to a whole new level with its 2021 esports and collegiate competitive plans for the games Valorant. The gaming company will be activating the tournaments for Malaysia and Singapore, which is open to all professional and amateur teams to compete equally. Apart from that, the University Esports League and Corporate League will be among some of the most anticipated events happening throughout the year, from brand partnerships. In essence, the EBN Esports City presents a complete and holistic business and community offering, which is aimed at establishing a strong esports ecosystem founded on 3 core pillars: esports consumer, esports business, and esports opportunity.
And I'm on a roll.
I'm always excited with the new and unique series Liho Tea has to offer.
I love Liho Tea's service and quality of drinks.
I can get my Liho tea anywhere, anytime.
From Singapore to you. And I'm on a roll.
Welcome to the Esports Business Network, EBN, Southeast Asia's largest esports marketing group, following the recent merger between Orange Esports Cafe and the gaming company. EBN looks to continue adding esports milestones for 2020, with the launch of Malaysia's first esports city. The EBN Esports City is the go-to destination for international esports events, firmly establishing Malaysia's esports footprint locally, regionally, and globally. Located at Quill City Mall in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, the full-service esports city is only a 10-minute drive from Petronas Twin Towers and the KL City Centre. The 8-story shopping mall is situated along Jalan Sultan Ismail and has easy access to the city's public transportation system, including the Medan Tuanku monorail station, taxi and ride-hailing services, and the Kuala Lumpur bus services. Once inside the mall, you can take the elevators or escalators up to the 6th floor, where you will be able to find the Esports City. Recognized as Southeast Asia's biggest esports facility, the EBN Esports City was purposefully designed across a sprawling 65,000 square feet as the ideal esports-ready location equipped with the latest technology and support systems to host world-class esports tournaments, events, and conventions. Among the main attractions at the EBN Esports City include the EBN Esports Arena, a 10,650 square feet column-free event hall with comprehensive production and broadcasting facilities that can accommodate an audience of up to 1,000 and is ideal for brands seeking a holistic esports venue. The Esports City also houses the Orange Esports Club, a premium esports cafe built as a 360-degree esports community event and lifestyle experiential space. The Orange Esports Club nurtures a heightened esports experience for both casual gamers and professional esports players across PC, mobile, and console. The new headquarters for the Esports Business Network and 3 fully equipped live broadcasting studios can also be found under the same roof, where EBN focuses on core business strategies, including strategic partnerships. Aligned to the focus on strategic partnerships, the gaming company, a subsidiary of the Esports Business Network, have officially announced its partnership with global game developer Riot Games. This partnership is set to escalate the esports industry to a whole new level with its 2021 esports and collegiate competitive plans for the games Valorant. The gaming company will be activating the tournaments for Malaysia and Singapore, which is open to all professional and amateur teams to compete equally. Apart from that, the University Esports League and Corporate League will be amongst some of the most anticipated events happening throughout the year from brand partnerships. In essence, the EBN Esports City presents a complete and holistic business and community offering, which is aimed at establishing a strong esports ecosystem founded on 3 core pillars: esports consumer, esports business, and esports opportunity.
And I'm on a roll.
I'm always excited with the new and unique series Liho Tea has to offer.
I love Liho Tea's service and quality of drinks.
I can get my Liho tea anywhere, anytime.
From Singapore to you. And I'm on a roll.
Welcome to the Esports Business Network, EBN, Southeast Asia's largest esports marketing group, following the recent merger between Orange Esports Cafe and the gaming company. EBN looks to continue adding esports milestones for 2020 with the launch of Malaysia's first esports city. The EBN Esports City is the go-to destination for international esports events, firmly establishing Malaysia's esports footprint locally, regionally, and globally. Located at Quill City Mall in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, the full-service esports city is only a 10-minute drive from Petronas Twin Towers and the KL City Centre. The 8-story shopping mall is situated along Jalan Sultan Ismail and has easy access to the city's public transportation system, including the Medan Tuanku monorail station, taxi and ride-hailing services, and the Kuala Lumpur bus services. Once inside the mall, you can take the elevators or escalators up to the 6th floor, where you will be able to find the Esports City. Recognized as Southeast Asia's biggest esports facility, the EBN Esports City was purposefully designed across a sprawling 65,000 square feet as the ideal esports-ready location equipped with the latest technology and support systems to host world-class esports tournaments, events, and conventions. Among the main attractions at the EBN Esports City include the EBN Esports Arena, a 10,650 square feet column-free event hall with comprehensive production and broadcasting facilities that can accommodate an audience of up to 1,000 and is ideal for brands seeking a holistic esports venue. The Esports City also houses the Orange Esports Club, a premium esports cafe built as a 360-degree esports community event and lifestyle experiential space. The Orange Esports Club nurtures a heightened esports experience for both casual gamers and professional esports players across PC, mobile, and console. The new headquarters for the Esports Business Network and 3 fully equipped live broadcasting studios can also be found under the same roof, where EBN focuses on core business strategies, including strategic partnerships. Aligned to the focus on strategic partnerships, the gaming company, a subsidiary of the Esports Business Network, have officially announced its partnership with global game developer Riot Games. This partnership is set to escalate the esports industry to a whole new level with its 2021 esports and collegiate competitive plans for the games Valorant. The gaming company will be activating the tournaments for Malaysia and Singapore, which is open to all professional and amateur teams to compete equally. Apart from that, the University Esports League and Corporate League will be among some of the most anticipated events happening throughout the year, from brand partnerships. In essence, the EBN Esports City presents a complete and holistic business and community offering, which is aimed at establishing a strong esports ecosystem founded on 3 core pillars: esports consumer, esports business, and esports opportunity.
And I'm on a roll.
I'm always excited with the new and unique series Liho Tea has to offer.
I love Liho Tea's service and quality of drinks.
I can get my Liho tea anywhere, anytime.
From Singapore to you. And I'm on a roll.
Welcome to the Esports Business Network, EBN, Southeast Asia's largest esports marketing group, following the recent merger between Orange Esports Cafe and the gaming company. EBN looks to continue adding esports milestones for 2020, with the launch of Malaysia's first esports city. The EBN Esports City is the go-to destination for international esports events, firmly establishing Malaysia's esports footprint locally, regionally, and globally. Located at Quill City Mall in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, the full-service esports city is only a 10-minute drive from Petronas Twin Towers and the KL City Centre. The 8-story shopping mall is situated along Jalan Sultan Ismail and has easy access to the city's public transportation system, including the Medan Tuanku monorail station, taxi and ride-hailing services, and the Kuala Lumpur bus services. Once inside the mall, you can take the elevators or escalators up to the 6th floor, where you will be able to find the Esports City. Recognized as Southeast Asia's biggest esports facility, the EBN Esports City was purposefully designed across a sprawling 65,000 square feet as the ideal esports-ready location equipped with the latest technology and support systems to host world-class esports tournaments, events, and conventions. Among the main attractions at the EBN Esports City include the EBN Esports Arena, a 10,650 square feet column-free event hall with comprehensive production and broadcasting facilities that can accommodate an audience of up to 1,000 and is ideal for brands seeking a holistic esports venue. The Esports City also houses the Orange Esports Club, a premium esports cafe built as a 360-degree esports community event and lifestyle experiential space. The Orange Esports Club nurtures a heightened esports experience for both casual gamers and professional esports players across PC, mobile, and console. The new headquarters for the Esports Business Network and 3 fully equipped live broadcasting studios can also be found under the same roof, where EBN focuses on core business strategies, including strategic partnerships. Aligned to the focus on strategic partnerships, the gaming company, a subsidiary of the Esports Business Network, have officially announced its partnership with global game developer Riot Games. This partnership is set to escalate the esports industry to a whole new level with its 2021 esports and collegiate competitive plans for the games Valorant. The gaming company will be activating the tournaments for Malaysia and Singapore, which is open to all professional and amateur teams to compete equally. Apart from that, the University Esports League and Corporate League will be among some of the most anticipated events happening throughout the year from brand partnerships. In essence, the EBN Esports City presents a complete and holistic business and community offering, which is aimed at establishing a strong esports ecosystem founded on 3 core pillars: esports consumer, esports business, and esports opportunity.
And I'm on a roll.
I'm always excited with the new and unique series Liho Tea has to offer.
I love Liho Tea's service and quality of drinks.
I can get my Liho tea anywhere, anytime.
From Singapore to you. And I'm on a roll.
Welcome to the Esports Business Network, EBN, Southeast Asia's largest esports marketing group, following the recent merger between Orange Esports Cafe and the gaming company. EBN looks to continue adding esports milestones for 2020, with the launch of Malaysia's first esports city. The EBN Esports City is the go-to destination for international esports events, firmly establishing Malaysia's esports footprint locally, regionally, and globally. Located at Quill City Mall in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, the full-service esports city is only a 10-minute drive from Petronas Twin Towers and the KL City Centre. The 8-story shopping mall is situated along Jalan Sultan Ismail and has easy access to the city's public transportation system, including the Medan Tuanku monorail station, taxi and ride-hailing services, and the Kuala Lumpur bus services. Once inside the mall, you can take the elevators or escalators up to the 6th floor, where you will be able to find the Esports City. Recognized as Southeast Asia's biggest esports facility, the EBN Esports City was purposefully designed across a sprawling 65,000 square feet as the ideal esports-ready location equipped with the latest technology and support systems to host world-class esports tournaments, events, and conventions. Among the main attractions at the EBN Esports City include the EBN Esports Arena, a 10,650 square feet column-free event hall with comprehensive production and broadcasting facilities that can accommodate an audience of up to 1,000 and is ideal for brands seeking a holistic esports venue. The Esports City also houses the Orange Esports Club, a premium esports cafe built as a 360-degree esports community event and lifestyle experiential space. The Orange Esports Club nurtures a heightened esports experience for both casual gamers and professional esports players across PC, mobile, and console. The new headquarters for the Esports Business Network and 3 fully equipped live broadcasting studios can also be found under the same roof, where EBN focuses on core business strategies, including strategic partnerships. Aligned to the focus on strategic partnerships, the gaming company, a subsidiary of the Esports Business Network, have officially announced its partnership with global game developer Riot Games. This partnership is set to escalate the esports industry to a whole new level with its 2021 esports and collegiate competitive plans for the games Valorant. The gaming company will be activating the tournaments for Malaysia and Singapore, which is open to all professional and amateur teams to compete equally. Apart from that, the University Esports League and Corporate League will be among some of the most anticipated events happening throughout the year, from brand partnerships. In essence, the EBN Esports City presents a complete and holistic business and community offering, which is aimed at establishing a strong esports ecosystem founded on 3 core pillars: esports consumer, esports business, and esports opportunity.
And I'm on a roll.
I'm always excited with the new and unique series Liho Tea has to offer.
I love Liho Tea's service and quality of drinks.
I can get my Liho tea anywhere, anytime.
From Singapore to you. And I'm on a roll.
Welcome to the Esports Business Network, EBN, Southeast Asia's largest esports marketing group, following the recent merger between Orange Esports Cafe and the gaming company. EBN looks to continue adding esports milestones for 2020, with the launch of Malaysia's first esports city. The EBN Esports City is the go-to destination for international esports events, firmly establishing Malaysia's esports footprint locally, regionally, and globally. Located at Quill City Mall in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, the full-service esports city is only a 10-minute drive from Petronas Twin Towers and the KL City Centre. The 8-story shopping mall is situated along Jalan Sultan Ismail and has easy access to the city's public transportation system, including the Medan Tuanku monorail station, taxi and ride-hailing services, and the Kuala Lumpur bus services. Once inside the mall, you can take the elevators or escalators up to the 6th floor, where you will be able to find the Esports City. Recognized as Southeast Asia's biggest esports facility, the EBN Esports City was purposefully designed across a sprawling 65,000 square feet as the ideal esports-ready location, equipped with the latest technology and support systems to host world-class esports tournaments, events, and conventions. Among the main attractions at the EBN Esports City include the EBN Esports Arena, a 10,650 square feet column-free event hall with comprehensive production and broadcasting facilities that can accommodate an audience of up to 1,000 and is ideal for brands seeking a holistic esports venue. The Esports City also houses the Orange Esports Club, a premium esports cafe built as a 360-degree esports community event.
Is the Predator CG7. This is a 4K 42.5-inch display HDR 1000 behemoth. It has 90% DCI-P3 color gamut and can go up to 144 Hz refresh rate. Only now the change we've made to it includes HDMI 2.1 functionality. This is an incredible change that matters both for PC and next-gen consoles. Predator Triton 500 SE. This uses a 16-inch 16x10 WQXGA panel. That's 2560 by 1600, much higher than its QHD counterparts out there. In addition to that, you do have a 240 Hz refresh rate and 3 millisecond overdrive response time. This has an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080, up to 64 gigabytes of DDR4 3200 RAM, and very fast M.2 PCIe NVMe storage. With NVIDIA Optimus technology and dynamic display switching, you can actually get up to 12 hours of battery out of this. Driving this all is an 11th gen Intel Core i9 processor with up to 8 cores to play around with as you see fit. Predator Helios 500. Now, the most obvious change is to the design. We've absolutely infused this thing with RGB from head to toe. And we even made the additional effort to put in extra LEDs inside each of these light strips so that color is completely fluid and consistent throughout the entire thing. This does include per key RGB, so you can completely customize it to your own preferences, style, and taste. There will be 3 models. First is Full HD at 360 Hz, QHD at 165, and 4K. This is not any ordinary 4K display. This is a mini LED from AUO. They're quite special because they use a lot of backlight zones to provide dramatically better contrast than their LCD counterparts. The Helios 500, for example, has 512 backlight zones. Most laptops only have 1 or maybe even 8. In addition to that, it is Display HDR 1000 certified, can rev up to 120 Hz refresh rate, and has a 3 millisecond response time.
Helios 500 is more than just a computer itself. It comes with 5G.
That's right, we do have a 5G model that we are announcing today. 5G gaming is actually a thing. With 4G, not so much, but 5G is actually going to work. When you compare it to some of the cable and DSL speeds on there, it's either on par or above what those kind of connections are able to achieve. We do have 2 other options, the Predator Connect 5G dongle and the Predator Connect X5 5G CPE. The dongle and the CPE both support killer networks. So the kind of connectivity you're getting between those, you'll be able to minutely control the network to get low latency, low pings, and you'll be able to redirect traffic wherever you want.
What is up, champions? This is the Valorant Challengers Malaysia and Singapore Stage 3, and it is finally time for us to crown our Grand Kings to become the second seed to the Southeast Asia Regionals. It's the Grand Finals, Paper Rex against Kingsman in a best of 5. I'm Husky, and I'll be joined by the one and only FaZe to bring you guys the series.
Yes, sir. Oh man, who else would it be here apart from Paper Rex and Kingsman? They've been playing so well in the past few days, and man, it's gonna be tough here. You know, we all knew Paper Rex were definitely the favorites, but you know, Kingsman, they've really been hitting some shots. They've picked themselves up from that lower bracket and really pulled through all the way. And with that kind of determination, with that kind of grit, it's gotta mean something. You know, it's definitely gonna play out. It's gonna push them all the way through here, and maybe bring out the beast inside of them and fight head to head here with Paper Rex.
Yeah, let's take a look at what has happened so far throughout the weekend. We started with 8 teams and we're down with 2. We witnessed in the lower brackets finals between Lurf and Kingsman. Kingsman was able to win out on overtime on Bind, I think 18-16, and afterwards they were able to win out on Breeze, a 13-9, I believe. You know, getting the revenge over LVR, who knocked them down yesterday from the upper bracket finals, and now they have earned their rights to face off against the tournament favorites Paper Rex. And this is the first time ever in week 3 that these two teams will fight off against each other. Paper Rex missed out regionals last 2 weeks ago, and this is their second chance at redemption.
Definitely, it's been every single time that these two teams have faced off, it hasn't been great recently. But yeah, 3 months ago, they were at the same spot right here in Challengers 2. I think it was week number 1. Sorry, Stage 2, week 1. And Kingsman are actually able to take the 3-0 against Paper Rex. But ever since then, they fought up twice. And Paper Rex have won every single time. And that is just entirely crazy. But you know, Paper Rex, they've been improving so much compared to each and every team out here, and they've been working extra hard. Kingsman, just this week, they have been looking very on form. You know, they've been hitting their shots, and at this point, I really don't know who to root for. Both these two teams are definitely my favorites, that's for sure. And I don't know, man. I can't say who I'm going to support here.
Yeah, I can't either. You know, we just have to see what these teams have in store. It has been a long time coming. Of course, Paper Rex, the superior team in a lot of people's mind. They're Benkai, Davai, Shiba, Mindfreak, and Forsaken. Shiba being kind of the newer addition to, you know, replace Tommy, and he has been gelling well with the rest of Paper Rex in almost a perfect manner. You know, that's a perfect puzzle piece to complete the big picture. And Paper Rex, they look dominant as ever. They've dropped only one map the entire week number 3, and it was to LFO on Split, but that was pretty much it. And even then, they lost in a 13-11 fashion. So they made LFO work for it, and from that point onwards, it was just a 2-0 sail towards the grand finals.
Yeah, definitely. Shiba was a great addition there. It added a little bit more firepower to the whole team. And as you said, man, just insanely altogether. They are one of those teams where they really just flow together like water on a rock. And these are the 5 maps that will be played out if we go all the way. Haven is going to be first selected by the Kingsman. Icebox going to be the second map selected by Paper Rex, and Breeze the third selected by the Kingsman. And down below we got Ascent and Split, both selected by Paper Rex, going to be the 4th and the 5th map. So out of these maps there will not be any Bind, and Bind is one of those maps where Kingsman prevail on, but every single time that Paper Rex take Kingsman to Bind, they win quite convincingly.
Yeah.
So I think that's why that's out of the table. We'll see whether or not they can start kick things off here well on the first map of Haven.
Yeah, and the same can be said for Split as well, right? Split was the only map that Paper Rex lost the entire weekend. Kingsman have yet to play on Split, so it's only fair that that becomes the decider if we ever go to a game 5. But no, before the whole series start, before we eventually have to conclude the journey, we got to thank everyone and every single partner who has been with us since the beginning of the ride. You know, our official organizers, the gaming company, our this is supported by Riot Games, official broadcast partner Twitch, our official esports platform partner Esports Fight Club, our official gaming PC and laptop partner Predator Gaming, and of course our official chat partner Secret Lab. We are near the end of our voyage, and we thank every single one of them for being a part of this journey.
Yeah, definitely. And now it's all down to here. It's all down to these players, these 10 players who can really bring out their best abilities, who is on form, who can hit their shots, and which IGL has the biggest brain. You know, it's been a tiring day here so far for the Kingsmen, but they've got the momentum. They're riding out. They're high off of the win against LVR. They're feeling it. They've definitely warmed up here, and you have to be warmed up against Paper Rex. You know, you have to be ready because you might be able to win out the first 2-3 rounds, and as soon as Paper Rex call that timeout, you know, something's changed inside of them. They just bring out the big guns and just start winning it, and just start rolling you as a team. So you got to keep your team together, stay calm, stay composed, Kingsman, and they should be able to go to all the way, man.
And let's take a look at what we have so far. So this is kind of the overall ranking for the top 4 teams. Paper Rex and Kingsman still undefined in terms of their final ranking, but Paper Rex sitting on top, a 6-1 record, with Kingsman playing more games. So 6-3 is the one for them. LVR, they just lost the lower bracket finals against Kingsman, so they are the third best team in Malaysia, Singapore, followed by LFO with the 2-3 record. Just a quick overview of the teams and the talents that we have nurtured and produced throughout these few months. And it's great to see, you know, the likes of LVR and LFO, players who have not really much incentives. They're not played. They just get together, they practice, and they want to, you know, with the same goal of making it to the top. And now I would say they are kind of at the pinnacle of the local scene. You know, the top 4 teams, nothing can get better than that.
Yeah, definitely. And now let's just talk about these stats that we've pulled up here. It is going to be Forsaken here. Of course, we have to look at him. This man is a beast, and that's all we could say, man. He is a beast. He gets a frag every single time. Your average kill is 22, game 1, 26 and 14 in the end. But man, when this guy gets on form, when he starts hitting his shots, you give him the operator, wherever he decides to move on to, he will get frags. He will find an opening pick, and he will make a quick work of you and your whole squad. So y'all watch out there, because, man, he's definitely going to be on the hunt here. And if it's not him, it's Davai. And if it's not Davai, it's Bankai. Yeah. They're cracked, man.
Yeah. They definitely are. I think, you know, they have Paper Rex have to face off against kind of their counterpart from the side of Kingsman, right? You have the clutch master Justa is always there. Sometimes you have Riza and Ivan. These 3 guys kind of are at the top of the fragging leaderboard. Of course, you have the Doctor being. He doesn't have much frags most of the times, but when you need him the most, he will give you that intel and utility in these rounds. So both these teams pretty decked out with their own talents, and it really comes down to who is the better sharpshooter, who can clutch better when it comes down to the wire. So far, Kingsman have been proving that they can do it, even though sometimes, you know, they push everyone to the limit. You know, we go to overtime, we go to full series, and no one knows what Kingsman has in store, but they still make it work.
Yeah, that's what worries me a little bit, because, you know, it's these overtimes. For Paper Rex, it's a little bit easier. You know, they really just smash all the way through. And, you know, obviously, I want this game to be as close as it can get. So we're going to need this player right here. The man himself, the one we call Ivan, and the one sometimes chat calls him one spaceship, one van. This man is insane. When he starts hitting shots, man, we saw him wake up a little too late in the first game of a bind versus LVR, and that's why I think they went overtime. But as soon as he started hitting shots, as soon as he started feeling it again, that's how they caught up. You know, that's when things just went the other way, and Kingsmen were able to really capitalize over LVR.
Yeah, I think Breeze, we saw Ivan had probably one of the best first half that he has ever had in the entire week 3, right? His martial shots were all on point, but that we had this, you know, an hour break in between. Paper Rex was about to play their first series. Kingsman, they might have been warmed up, but that break, is something that Kingsman probably took to recompose themselves for the finals. And the question is, did the momentum from the lower bracket finals stick with them, or are they kind of back at square one?
Nah, that's the question. That's what they'll have to answer, and that's what they'll have to prove to us in the game itself. I'm sure they're happy, they're excited to be here, but these guys are pros. They definitely know how to reset their mentality, and it sucks because it was about an hour break, and it can really cool you down. So I'm hoping everybody got their chance to get their way in towards a deathmatch and just get in there. And down below here, the agent picks for Haven, pretty much identical here, a full-on mirror matchup from these two teams. The Cypher, Astra, Sky, Sova, and the Jet here coming out for both these two teams. This is the Kingsmen's map pick, and we'll see whether or not they can bring it to Paper Rex.
And this is also Kingsman's one of the most confident maps throughout the entire circuit, since we've seen them way before VCT was a thing. When we look back all the way to Ignition series, Haven has always been where Kingsman tries, where Kingsman loves to pick, and they have that, and they reward us with that high win percentage on the map. So before we get into game one and kick off this best of 5, we have something for you guys. You have been with us for the entire weekend, and now there's a QR code that you guys need to scan, and you will be able to enjoy exclusive deals from our official gaming PC and laptop partner, Predator Gaming, whenever you make a purchase. So please scan that QR code. You lose nothing, but you're going to get a lot of benefits.
Yep, definitely. And here we go, ladies and gents. The first game of this best of 5. Paper Rex versus the Kingsmen. Who will take the second slot to the regionals? Who will represent here? MYSG. We have Uwu there just waiting for us, probably watching this game right now to see who everybody is, who's going to be their partner. Hey, man. Let's get hyped. Let's get it here. Paper Rex going to be starting here on the defense.
And, of course, Kingsman,
Here.
knowing them, probably going to start in a very slow and composed fashion. It is Paper Rex after all. And one misstep can really mess up your gameplay. Just look at what Paper Rex has already done. They have Benkai parked in that C-long pocket. If anyone from Kingsman pushes forward, he should be able to get a couple of frags. This seems like it's going to come down to the last 30 seconds, as we've always seen from these two teams.
Slow and methodical. That's just the way it is here. This time around. Both these two teams, of course, not letting up, not giving any sort of early advantages to each other. The galaxies, the stars are going to be coming down. Looks like the drone will be coming in towards Garage itself, and Devi should be able to hear this. And look at this, he's already setting up. He's definitely going to get that guiding light ready, and who will he catch off? And there it is, that's one. But it's the second time as well, and the Doctor has got nowhere to look but the wall. Tries to dodge the second, it's not going to be able to. Frenzy are proving well, but the Ghost here on Zeke doing so much more damage here. Great shot by Shiba. He does hold things down, but look at where the spike is actually making its way towards him. Look at this, Forsaken is ready. That's a one tap. Riza will get the trade. Runs towards that A site.
10
and
seconds
should have just enough time to actually get the spike down, but no shock darts here for Shiba as well. So that's definitely going to be good, but he's going to be making his way in.
He's going to drop the recon dart quickly in case anyone from Paper Rex swoops in. Riza only has a frenzy to work with, so he has to land every single bullet. Benkai is low, so you need Shiba to kind of facilitate that, and Shiba is about to run into it. The timing is going to be and that is perfect for Riza. Makes it a 1v1, and Benkai also only has a frenzy. And at this range, Riza just needs to sneeze on Benkai, and Benkai is going to go for a defuse. Tries to get it to have Riza. The swing around, Benkai tries to sneak it actually, and Riza's going to punish him. Kingsman opens up the grand finals with round 1.
Round 1, just like that. That could have... That was... Oh man, Riza. This guy gets the trade on towards Forsaken, turns it into a 1 versus 2, barely gets enough time for that spike to go down. And just, he didn't have much information about where these two players were coming from. He heard one step towards spawn, but that was about it. He just had no idea where Benkai was. I think a little bit slow there from the side of Paper Rex to really push in together. Benkai was super low, so that frenzy in the hands of Riza was just a little too strong. One bullet really took care of the work, but the timing he found on towards Shiba at spawn was just phenomenal. Great frag early on, and now moving on to round number 2 here. Obviously, we see Paper Rex down to pistols. We got a single frenzy in the hands of Divine. That's just it. That's all they could really bring into this round.
Benkai once more getting tagged pretty early on into the round. Not much health left, and unfortunately, Device not nearby to use that regrow. He doesn't even have it because they lost that first round. So Kingsman having that advantage, and even then they're not pushing their luck. They're not trying to play, just run in and try to take over as soon as possible. You want to conserve those weapons for round 3 if you win this out. You can see Forsaken has already made his way down onto sewers. So if anyone from Kingsman sweeps in without checking, Forsaken might be able to pick them up. And Shiba is going to be the distraction. And Zeke, actually, it's going to be Justin that takes him out. Zeke goes for the splash, and that is just pure game sense. It's going to cash out Forsaken. And Riza with the tag team down the Vi and Mindfreak. Paper Rex completely getting outmaneuvered, and Kingsman will get the spike down.
Oh man, I think he just barely spotted Forsaken there as well while he was dogging. So they get this side here, they get the spike down, and they get the flawless round here for the side of the Kingsman. That's 3 kills for Riza in both rounds. One more round, he can pick up the good old Hunter's Fury that can help him secure the victory here. Nonetheless, when it comes to those plants, you can definitely use that for post plants. Definitely stop Paper Rex from going for the defuse. Now, round number 3.
That goes there.
Towards the right, there are Vandals, Phantoms.
Yes.
Towards the left, the bonus round. For the likes of the Kingsmen, they will be bringing up what they had from the second round. So, the good old Spectres, Annie Marshall here on towards Ivan.
Covering it.
Absolutely, and that is just perfect for Kingsman. Just clean economy. For Paper Rex, though, they do have the rifles. It is the buy round after all. And once more, Kingsman will play this in a slow manner. And Ivan getting spot out on the aiming will allow Shiba to just ever so slightly push forward. And Shiba is ready, but that Aldrone will stop him from pushing his luck. Paper Rex completely forced back onto their respective sites. And Kingsman will have a lot more room to work with.
Scanning ahead.
Slow and steady. Very, very slow from the 2 teams. Oh,
Scout destroyed.
okay, I played Sky last night for the first time, and I didn't realize you can actually jump with the Trailblazer.
Concealment.
I remember I was in bind. I was trying to make my way in towards a site. That it just did not work out. Here we go. Riza picked up a nice frag there on towards Mindfreak, opening things up on towards that CE site. But there are 2 more players in a very quick rotation. The Vi takes down 2. Just a Zeke here, but the Doctor is here being a nuisance, cutting down the rotations, turning things into a bad round here for Paper Rex. As it's all Shiba in a 1 versus 3. Shiba is an amazing player. He hits his crazy shots, but 7 bullets here. He's got to somehow reload. Oh no, the double peek gonna be coming out, and just a long range Spectre makes things work. A beautiful Hunter's Fury from Riza to take down Mindfreak, to stop the stars from popping. No gravity wells, no nebulas, no nothing. Concussions all out of the equation there for Paper Rex, and Kingsman just swarmed that C site.
Yeah, and that was just great play from Kingsman. Kind of finding that priority. Mindfreak going down was definitely kind of the end game, or at least the end of the round for Paper Rex. The lack of those utilities, that would have saved the C site for sure. And Kingsman so far off to a great start. The momentum, the wave of the momentum that Kingsman has been riding on is still present, and they are showing just that. But Paper Rex, you can put them behind, but you can never count them out. It's just only a matter of time until they start reading Kingsman's move, and that is where Kingsman needs to start worrying. They haven't called a timeout yet. They haven't kicked into overdrive yet.
Once the timeout is called, that's when Kingsman gonna have to think twice about what they do. Because now, like you said, they're feeling things out. It's just the kind of team that they are. Very, very quick to adjust. Very quick to adapt to how teams play. Gets the drone out. Still a half buy here for the side of Paper Rex. 3-0. That's... Hey, man. Kingsman... That's just the perfect way to start things off. They keep great money here, lots of economy in the bank. Shiba, a massive shot there to actually delete Riza. Seekers are going to be coming out. They're going to use this in the half bar here itself, so they're looking to close things out here. They're looking to hit their shots, and Forsaken does. The Doctor, another deletion here, disappearing off the face of Haven. They will swarm the site, but will they be able to get the spike down in time? And no, they do not. There it is, a thrifty round here coming in from the side of Paper Rex. It cost the Seekers, it also costed the Hunter's Fury, but they do manage to save up, bring in a couple of rifles here in towards this round, and they do manage to, well, let's say, just humble the Kingsmen.
That 3 free upgrades. And you Paper Rex on those Sheriffs. Now you think that they can only one tap with the Vandal, you gotta think again. Paper Rex so sharp as ever. Even when you give them a 800 cred pistol, they make it work. And so the Kingsmen still have the lead, but they definitely have to be a bit more careful. One more loss and Paper Rex will suddenly damage Kingsman's economy and force them into that half buy. So it's something that Kingsman needs to keep in mind. But I mean, Paper Rex, they have the Blade Storm for Forsaken if he needs it, whereas for Kingsman, no ultimates are available.
Yes, I don't think Kingsman have realized what they've just done. What they've just awoken here. I'm gonna have to play the smart here. This is the map with 3 different sites, so you've got quite a decent amount of options on where to go. Fakes can definitely be pulled off, and that's just the way Kingsman like to play it. Pull rotations to one side of the map, and then bring the spike to the other. But that's the way they've been playing it for quite some time now. And the teams here, teams like Paper Rex, who their opponents must know. And there we go, sound. There it is, the execution on towards the C site all of a sudden. But look how quick the rotations are going to be coming in once again. And Mind Freak just going in big with 3k of his own.
Down, C.
Oh, just perfect utility usage from Paper Rex once more. They slow down Kingsman with all the stars.
10 seconds left.
I'm not sure if My Freak saw Kingsman coming in from C-Long. I don't think he did. He was hiding behind like platform or somewhere, and Benkai missed his jiggle, so he didn't see the indicator. But either way, Mind Freak's Nebula really messed up Kingsman's tempo. They wanted to execute that, and just pure coincidence, whatever you call it, Paper Rex now damaged the economy of Kingsman. It's gonna put them on that half buy. So Paper Rex, now they have a really good chance of equalizing the score.
It was just that one single cam from Benkai started that whole thing. We had Doctor towards a short. He put down a cage to cover up a long, so that pulled Forsaken towards A, but it just did not work out. It wasn't enough here, and the Doctor is spotted out here towards middle. Forsaken misses a crucial shot, not gonna be able to hit the headshot at all. Knows for a fact that someone's gonna come in for the backup, but does not get taken out. Ooh. Bit of damage here, traded back and forth, but not enough to take a life.
Yeah, that was so close, and Forsaken, good and nimble on the jet as always. Just duck, dive, weave, bob, whatever movements that is required to dodge the bullets in real life. Forsaken has it. Again, breathing beside Doctor as this Cypher wants to come back for round 2. But these are the kind of angles that are the scariest. You always felt like you would see the opponents on the other side, but you just don't. And the Doctor is playing with fire. The rest of Kingsman thinking about an A execute as the Doctor will play on that lurk, but Forsaken knows that, and the Doctor with a good shot upwards and takes him out. That should give Kingsman the kill. to kind of play a bit more aggressively. We'll see what they do.
Now, Benkai is
30
here, and he
seconds
knows for a
left.
fact that the Doctor hasn't actually made his way on towards the side itself. They're definitely going to be very careful. Look at this. I like this play here from him, but the timing is off, and the Doctor will get taken out by Benkai. The rest of the team from Kingsman going to be making their way, swarming that B site. 15 seconds left here on towards the clock. And they're going to use a Mind Freak's Cosmic Divide here against them. Riza, good shot there, just as well. Going to be able to take these players out one by one. They just fall down. Smart plays here. They use Mind Freak's Cosmic Divide. Oh, so good.
Oh man, you love to see that. The neural theft from Benkai was pretty huge. I think that he triggered just as Kingsman were pouring onto the site, so that info is not really as useful as Paper Rex wanted it to be. Kingsman has capitalized on that early pickoff onto Forsaken. I mean, if the Doctor went down, Kingsman would not have been able to make any sort of diversion at all. Now Kingsman recovering the economy for sure, and the Doctor starts it off. Forsaken once more goes down, and that is the exact shots that Kingsman needs to hit.
All right, Doctor.
I know exactly where you are.
Now he's feeling it. That's Forsaken. That's the main man out of here. He had the Bladed Storms available if he wanted to use it, but got a little bit too aggressive. And look at this, he's feeling it, and he's getting confident, pushing up in towards Garage, taking shots here, and there we go. Shiba will be able to answer back. He equalizes the scoreline. He equalizes the number of bodies that both these two teams have. So it's a 4 versus 4. I'm probably going to be setting up a couple of cages here, and the Cosmic Divide will be coming up.
Oh, good info.
Okay, hold on a minute.
The Doctor knows that he heard the sound. He heard the Vice shot. Oh, Seekers, a trained dog is a good dog, and Kingsman uses it to perfection. Now the Doctor on the alert, and that's what makes Kingsman's deadly on Haven. The camera is out.
So good because they've got a Cypher's tripwire towards B main, but they don't have it from Garage, so I don't think they will be aware. Never mind. They make me eat my words. The Vi finds the Doctor. They turn the numbers into a 4 versus 3, and time is of the essence. They have to start moving in now. Just like we'll be finding one, but Mind Freak and the Vi will just answer back. The 1 versus 2. It's all just as time is of the essence. Oh, a bit more. Oh no, there's no time. And the Kingsmen, they just get it. Oh, 1 versus 2. That was a little too close for comfort. Such a great amount of delay. Oh man.
Oh my goodness! Just the clutch Meister does it again. Oh man, the initial cancellation of the defuse really hurt Paper Rex. They couldn't even get it to half because of how aggressive Kingsmen were playing. They had the priorities right. They threw their bodies at the spike. They went for those 1-for-1 trades. And at the end of the day, Paper Rex, even with a full health member blocking those pillars, it wasn't enough. But Forsaken, he is not happy about the past 2 rounds. Pulls out his blade, gets the Benkai with a 1-tap onto Ivan, and Kingsman down to 3.
Aggression paid off so well. Blades are out, Sheriffs. They've whipped it out, and you know, sometimes, you know, these Sheriffs, they just bring out the best in you, man. Like, if you got that Iron Sheriff in your hands, you already know you're going to hit that first shot. You're going to hit those 1-taps. And this time around, Forsaken, he's rotated all the way towards a short, and he just reads them so well. They're looking like they're going to walk here in towards his knives. Spots 1, and that's when Forsaken goes for the move.
Flank.
Oh, that's 1. They spots 2. Whoa, quick. But Riza takes down 2. Okay, fair enough. Might be a thrifty round here, but it is Riza. He's been playing so well so far today. 1 versus 3. Does he expect all these players to be around here? No. Thrifty round indeed from Paper X. Wow.
Once more, Paper X proves that you put them on the back foot, they will kick you. They will kick you hard where it hurts. And just the early aggression from Paper Rex working out so well. And Forsaken does it again. So consistently keeping up with Kingsman. And that's a damaging round. Look at Kingsman. Even though they won the past 2 rounds, it did not matter. Their bank says otherwise. It felt like they never won at all. Frenzies, those are the weapons that they have. Meanwhile, Forsaken, he has saved up enough for an operator.
Oh, it's a massive angle. This angle right here can catch so many off guard. This time around, though, you can see Kingsman. They're looking to hit that B side. Maybe go for that quick plant and try their best to stop them from hitting the defuse. But yeah, there we go. Quick plant on towards that B site. Forsaken should be able to get a flag here on towards Riza.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure whether or not he checks this corner or not, because Riza is a patient little bugger.
Look at this.
Waiting with this frenzy.
Forsaken. Mindfreak does take out Ivan, but just that's gonna take out Mindfreak, and he's a good one! Oh, gets the 3 up Divide. That's making even a Divide can defy himself 3 kills. Despite the guard from Riza is not gonna matter too much. Riza pulls out the out drone and Benkai will shut them down. Paper Rex now will put themselves 1 round away from an equalizer.
Wow, Benkai right there, like an apex predator stalking its prey. Soon as he spots Riza, as soon as he pulled out the Hunter's Fury, oh man, just going for the quick headshot, quick shutdown there. That's just unfortunate. That's definitely going to be a tilter there for Riza. He had the Hunter's Fury to make things work, but used it at the wrong timing. Nonetheless,
That goes there.
great stuff there from Divide to actually clear out Garage and take 3 people with him. That was just nasty. Nonetheless, 5 versus 4. Forsaken still retrieve that operator. He's being spotted out here. Manages to somehow stay alive and still wants to go for the peak. Riza takes him out instead here, and Shiba is just around the corner. He spots him, and Riza takes the second as well. They've opened things up here on towards that A site, and a 4v3 is underway. The Doctor did get taken out towards C-Long.
Oh man, the Russian controller. He is the duelist for the team on Haven. Again, you know, Kingsman, they always have someone to make things work. Benkai is gonna make it even. David does get the blind, so he knows that someone is hiding there. There's only one angle as he can be. It's gonna be Riza. David just swings in, but Justa is there for the refrag. So Kingsman still keeps the site on lockdown, and Paper Rex, they do have the Cosmic Divide, but Kingsman are not really affected. They just have to check 2 angles at once. Ivan wins his, and Justa also wins his as well. Kingsman keeps that lead.
Alright, 6-4. I think Ivan there was such a great position because he was in towards heaven. I just don't expect anyone to really be there.
BYB fam,
Since
going to
team
Astro to
did
do
come
them Astro
from
Guardian
spawn
things
itself.
I do.
Alright, Astra, thank you very much. But
Right there.
yeah, man, this is a pretty insane game that we've got on our hands right here. Unfortunately, the Doctor did get taken out towards C-Long, so the man advantage just wasn't too great. Benkai was able to pick up some frags here and there, but in the end, Kingsman, they really prevailed there. Had such a great wall and just made great use of it. Justa was there, obviously, to go for the trade. And they were just playing so well.
Paper Rex now still having some sort of weaponry, you know, 3 Vandals, Forsaken and his Guardian, and Shiba with his trusted Sheriff. Kingsman wants to go on C execute, and Paper Rex, they have perfect read. They know that someone is hiding behind B-Box, and it's going to be Benkai, but Mindfreak has also been spotted out. So there's a lot of information for Kingsman to work with. They will use the Cosmic Divide, then separate the battle lines, and that was what Ivan required to get onto site. He clears out Mindfreak, and he might see Forsaken as well. Forsaken doesn't see him! The Cosmic Divide used to perfection, and Ivan gets the second frag. There's a flash coming out from Divide as Benkai is going to peek his head out from platform, but again, the wrong timing!
my goodness.
Ivan will claim his 3rd kill,
Oh
and he
my
has his
goodness.
plays out in Garage. Such a good position. Ivan is lurking, avoids the Seekers, tries to go for the sneaky peek, goes for the updraft, hands in mid-air, Divide shoots him down, finally, but he bought so much time, and Kingsman, the spike is already down.
from C. They rotate all the way back towards that A side, pulled the rotations perfectly. Great wall there. They even managed to take down Forsaken. Unknowingly, just Forsaken from the top rope gets taken down. Nonetheless, great stuff there. I mean, the timing, just that whole round was just so unfortunate. Can they keep this up? Kingsman should be winning out the half here if they keep this one up. Yeah, looks like Paper Rex, they're out of there. They do not want anything to do with this. They're going to bring these rifles here in towards the next round, and it's going to be 7. So 4. Kingsman just using their big brains to take down Paper Rex.
The game
Last
of timing,
round before the
for
switch.
sure. It was all just timing for Kingsman. I mean, Ivan, he had the Lord on his side for that round. His score not looking too hot. Only 5 frags. 3 of them were from round 11. But he is showing that he can land his shot. He has been awoken. Just needs a bit of push, and you will see Ivan in his full form. But Paper Rex still has one more chance to make it a 7-5 by the end of the first half, and they have decent guns to work with.
Definitely, the Guardian has made its presence on towards the hands of Forsaken. Who else would you give it to, man? The one tap wonder. Zeke already down to about 49 HP, so that's definitely going to be a problem. He does have the Seekers. He will be pulling it out here, trying to get as much information as he can for his team. And here we go. Looks like they want to take some long control here. Forsaken letting his location be revealed. Hit by that owl drone. And look at just the amount of players that they're sending here.
They are just dumping utility onto Forsaken, and now they know where Forsaken is. They're gonna go in for the push, and of course they do. Riza with a good distraction, and Riza is gonna take out Shiba as well. That's already 2 for Kingsman. This A side completely exposed. Riza is like, you know what? I'm gonna take Forsaken's judge and play close range, and Benkai hiding in a nebula is coming out. Riza, good play for the third! Trying to look for the 4th for the frig, and he finds it. The Doctor kills off Divide. Kingsman with an 8-4 first half.
Switching sides.
With style right there. Riza, 18 frags.
Needed thanks.
Hunter's Fury BM at the last bit. 360 average combat score. This man is popping off, hitting shots and making a statement, making a massive name here for himself. Those 3, I think it was a 4K, wasn't it? Just incredible. Being able to pick up those 2 entries. And it's always him that's usually entering, always him that's picking up these the frags.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. We saw Zeke do that, we saw Ivan do that, but this time it's Riza. You have this Mad Lad Sova just running in, he recons dart and he doesn't even wait for the take. He knows that he's going to be a good distraction, and he just runs in, with his head down and his gun up. That shock dart. So he brought Forsaken down to 35 health. This is a pistol round, so no regrow from Davai to keep his marksman healthy.
Here it is. Oh no, that spot here is such an awkward angle. But he does have a little bit of assistance here from the rest of his team. They come in, but Davai will be able to take down 2. And of course, Zeke, he takes down 2 for himself. He takes down the 3rd. He's just wrapping around the site. And it's all down to the Doctor, who will get shut down by Shiba. So Paper Rex, they win out the pistol round here. A very, very chaotic round on towards that B site. It was just trades back and forth, left, right, and center. Davai with the 2, Zeke with the 3K, and well, after that, it all just fell down there for KGM as Shiba was able to pick up the last 2 frags.
Unlucky for Ivan, just like you said, caught out in a very awkward position. Forced to go for those fights.
Right here.
And I think it was Riza who had the frenzy, and he was just running through the nebula and spraying like Rambo. Didn't hit his shots though. So that was pretty unfortunate. But Paper Rex will get their turn and enjoying a bonus round. And look at Kingston putting 4 members on A, and they have just playing at Gong. It's the rest of Paper Rex. They are very far from where Kingsmen are.
Paper Rex. On the offense, this is where things get a little bit scary, I would say, for the likes of the Kingsmen. They're pretty good at their defensive strategies. We've seen lots of plays here from them where they would always take a short control, and when they don't even have the right amounts of weapons, if they don't have the right utilities, they would still be able to really turn things around. And looks like Paper Rex, they will be opening up. See, Benkai picks up 3, and then maybe even the Farfa Highwind will take him out. Actually, just tags him all the way down to 12 HP. That's what Forsaken is looking for, the frag. It's all down to Riza now. He's pushed up towards Long. He gets the right clicks on towards Shiba. And now it's a 1 versus 3, which I doubt. There's just definitely no possible way he's going to win this one, and he knows it. Devi picks him up. 8-6 down. The score gap is now 2.
Riza didn't even bother trying to clutch it out. He knew the round was over. Just wanna lay onto Shiba a bit with the recon dart.
3 out of 5.
Kind of the Sova gap statement. At least for round number 14. But Paper Rex, they are still behind. So buy round for Kingsman this time. It's obviously a good chance for Kingsman to continue extending that lead. It feels like Kingsman's, there are 2 numbers that Kingsman dislike, 9 and 11, and hopefully it's not going to be the case for this grand finals.
I've got your trail.
Seekers are out here. Looks like they're going to go for the quick execution on towards C. They know exactly where Ivan's it, but look at these, just the counter flashes coming in from the likes of C, doing whatever they can to hold it off the Paper Rexes, and they just make it look so easy. They make it look so clean. Take down 3 players here, and Riza holding down this B site. All 5 members so alive and healthy. Mindfreak does, however, take down Ivan. Can they look for more?
Right here.
Paper Rex and Riza crosshairs there, but the shots, they don't connect. Shiba wants to plant, but he knows that there's going to be a flank. And down the Doctor's fist. Now he has been tagged by the recon bow, so he has to try and get out safely. The flashes come in, and Zeke will eliminate him. Spike dropped at B with Mindfreak coming in from the flank. That's where Riza is also keeping guard. And Riza turning around, and Mindfreak actually sees the kick.
Wait a minute.
This is going to be an easy kill.
Wait a minute now.
For Mindfreak. Zeke lines up, and it's up to Mindfreak. It's up to Justa. Kind of clutch this up, and Mindfreak knows where it is. Oh, tagged him so
my
low.
God, he's got 1
HP.
Oh my
This could not be it. This cannot be it. Mindfreak fakes the plant.
10 seconds left.
There's the Nebula. 10 seconds left. Mindfreak has to go for the plant. He's trying to go for the fucking Mindfreak.
Hey, people.
Are you kidding me?
I'm anticipating
4K for this Astra, and Paper Rex wins the 3rd consecutive round.
30 seconds left.
Speechless. Aaron Mindfreak Leonhardt. This guy right there,
10
getting that
seconds
collateral. They just line up so perfectly here, and the timing was just on his side right here as he spots the foot of Justa. That was the only way things could have gone wrong. There was no... Oh man, Kingsman, they were just shook to the ground. Mindfreak, we don't usually see him win, we don't usually see him in clutch situations, you know? But we got to see a little bit more of that action right there. Dr. Doe does take down Shiba. And Zeke will also be taken out.
Well, at least Kingsman taking out Shiba will, eliminate the Hunter's Fury from the game. But this is, the equal round. Everyone only has Sheriff, Shorty, Riza Steez, Forsaken dashing with a tailwind, and Forsaken in a very chaotic situation. Benkai does eliminate Ivan, but Riza comes around the corner, and that's where Forsaken is, waiting for him with that Phantom. They have that Euro Dab, and Forsaken just casually takes out Justa's head as well. Paper Rex pops Kingsman left, right, and center, and this should be the equalizer.
What a flick. That was... I know it was an eco, but man, that flick. As soon as the neural theft was popped, Forsaken with that full-on headshot, that was just nasty. That was disgusting. All tied up now, 8-8. 17 frags here for Devi, 19 on towards Riza. Those are the 2 top fraggers at the moment for both these two teams.
We're back to square
Hunter
one.
Shuri, man. Yeah, it's back to square one for sure. And the Hunter Shuri is out for Shiba. Forsaken's got the blades. Zeke and the Doctor have their own ultimates as well. So, you know, either way, both these two teams, if anything happens, can definitely use their ultimates to help themselves out. And Ivan actually gets tagged down to 9 here by that dog.
Yeah. Justa is also critically injured. Zeke will have to use the regrowth to bring him back up. It's Paper Rex putting My Freak, the clutch king just now, on the C cubby, the C pocket. The rest of Paper Rex coming through the Doctor. No, you look away. Wrong timing for the Doctor. And Forsaken just barreling his way through. Paper Rex gets control of C side, and Kingsman starting to fall apart.
Spike planted.
Spike is going to go down, and Riza cannot take this fight at all. He will have to hide from Paper Rex, but the sense of smell is accurate, and Forsaken is looking for the final kill. He's not going to land the first shot, but Divide will make up for that. Paper Rex takes the lead.
Imagine how must you feel missing just that recon dart was perfect. Oh no! I've made a mistake. That has got to be he must be kicking himself right now. I mean, obviously
Careful here.
you want to take out that recon dart, but just is that timing there for those two to come walking in towards garage and finding the Doctor. Oh man. That is just unfortunate there. Poor guy.
Oh man, his point of view was pretty sad to look at. It was
so sad.
Sees the arrow flies in, and he's like, I have to take out the arrow. And at the bottom right, 2 guys from Paper Rex just show up on the screen. Oh boy.
What's funny was that they walked in, and he also took his time to look at them. Like, why is he not shooting? He flicks towards the dart, but the flick was so off because I'm sure in his brain he was thinking like, oh wait, did I just see what I just saw? Oh, good times. Poor Doctor.
Yeah. I mean,
Right here.
Kingsmen have not been able to get a single defense round on the second half, and Paper Rex, they get the lead for the first time on this map. But you can see the huge momentum shift. They force out the tag timeout from Kingsman. The Kingsman better make it work. And Ivan, he is going to play in an aggressive position with Riza backing him up, and Riza gets the intel for him. But Paper Rex has to tag him on Divide Forsaken as well, and Divide is gonna crosswalk his way into victory. They try to flash him in double swing. Riza gets a good edge shot, and Zeke punishes Divide for pushing in. Paper Rex, they lose 2, and Justa with the 3rd. Benkai coming in, and Shiba catches Justa off guard. Paper Rex still equalizes the score regardless. And Kingsman not out of the hot water just yet. Benkai will play and hide in this nebula. And this might prove to be fatal for Kingsman if they don't check the angle, and Zeke sees him backing out from B main. Maybe he'll catch him up. Benkai tries to go for Benkai!
My goodness.
Of course the IGL will Paper Rex will make it work. Paper Rex hits double digits.
What makes him double back like that? I mean, that is just insane. Like, from Kingsman's point of view, it's like, alright, he's gonna be wrapping towards garage, obviously, because his teammate is going for the plant towards the site. That would be the only logical reason, but he doubles back, catches 2 of them, and wins out the round. That's double digits here for Paper Rex. 10-8 right now, and Kingsman, they've made it difficult. They've really brought out whatever they can. They brought out the pistols and really hit their shots, but Kingsman just really finding frags here, capitalizing over whatever opportunity they can get.
I've got your trail.
Seekers are out. Device on the hunt once more. He's the one that gets tracked. Hunter's Fury is out. He's trying to go after Forsaken. He tags him once. That's pretty much it. Riza now has the help of Trailblazer. Benkai finally spotted out. Use the Cyber Cage, but just will spray him through. No more second time. Forsaken does take out the Doctor. The spike did go down. Paper Rex will now have to play this post plant. No Hunter's Fury, not much utility to work with. So it is very winnable for Kingsman. Just a matter of whether Kingsman can successfully get this retake in. They'll start it off with the Cosmic Divide, and the retake begins.
Definitely it's going to be here for quite some time now. He does get sucked in towards the gravity well here. The Mind Freak comes in from Garage. They get the trade here on towards him, but it's just back and forth trades. And Shiba will be able to close things out. Just with the 3k, not enough here. Would have needed an ace here to close that round out. 11-8, man. And still Riza on top of the leaderboard with 21 kills, just doing whatever he can to really push his team.
That's 7 in a row for Paper Rex. Ended the first half 8-4, and that number 8 has not moved from Kingsman's scoreboard up to now. Kingsman once more back to that half by just Marshals and Sheriffs and Stingers, and they need those creds for the last round. It feels like a good time that they might need to start preparing for 4 match points in a row, and Forsaken makes sure of that. 2 headshots in a row. Paper Rex with a 2-man advantage from Central.
1 enemy remaining.
Just like that, they make their way across the map and they sweep off Kingsman out. And Doctor, he is in towards a link, but with the Marshal in his hands. Just taking it nice and easy here, seeing whether or not he can pick someone off. Forsaken just hunting here for blood. But the funny thing about Paper Rex is that's just how they really work, you know. Get a little bit of a pause. As soon as they start rolling again, they just do not lose any round at all. And Forsaken will be able to pick up the knife as well, adding insult to injury there. 12-8, my goodness. Total domination here in the second half on the attacking side. Paper Rex have just made it look so easy.
I mean,
Doctor, I think at that point, I think he just gave up. He didn't even bother. Didn't even bother trying to shoot.
Look at that.
The one shot. That's it.
Forsaken didn't even make it quick and painless. Made sure that the Doctor felt that, you know, stabs him twice.
It's like, hey, I'm here, buddy. Yeah, like that.
Crouches down, dodges the scope. You know, like those memes where someone just pops up in front of you. Yeah, that's the Doctor's point of view. I mean, Paper Rex, they started off slow, but that was 8 rounds in a row.
Get out of my way.
And the magical number 9 is gonna be what Paper Rex needs to win 9 consecutive rounds and win this first half. And so far, you know, we thought that Kingsman would at least force the timeout, but it seems like Paper Rex did not need that. And Cosmic Divide, Forsaken goes in, ducked behind the Cosmic Divide, just playing with the utility so well. He survives, but it's gonna be 1-for-1 face so far. Just as gonna find Mind Freak as well. And Ivan with the op takes out Forsaken. Kingsman needs to keep himself alive, and this might just be possible. Shiba down to 30 health. Spike is not planted just yet. And the Spike Cam Dart making Shiba's life all so hard. He has Benkai with a triple kill.
What?
And Benkai with the 2 frags. It's gonna keep Paper Rex in this game. And it always looks winnable. And suddenly it turns around. Just getting kills of Shiba. He cannot get the spike down. It's all up to Benkai with 2 different angles to watch. Ivan from spawn and just playing in sewers. 25 seconds left. Benkai, can he do this?
I have retrieved the spike.
He's got to check every single corner, man, because right now, so much time has passed that these guys could be anywhere in the map. Star is going to be pulling him here, and that's he won't not be vulnerable. He hears one step. Tries to check. He knows for a fact that Benkai is super low. The Tripwire will be able to trap one. Takes down Justa. And who else would it be apart from Benkai himself? The quick 4K to take them out.
It was sad
destroy Kingsman. Wipe them off the face of Haven. My goodness, every single round. Paper Rex on the offense. Take it straight to the Kingsman. And of course, man, it's Benkai. How many times do we see Benkai clutch things out? Every single time. It's Benkai, man. It's the vaccine diff. Crazy stuff right there. Well, 13-8. That was the first map.
Oh, man. Paper Rex making a statement. Kingsman not even worth that tactical timeout. Not at all. You know, they give Kingsman an 8-4 lead, and they just come back 9 rounds in a row. Just an astonishing performance right off the gate. And that must really damage Kingsman's momentum. All that hype, all that positive reinforcement that they got from the lower bracket finals, Paper Rex, they bring it down, they stomp on it. You know, Forsaken stabs it right through Doctor's heart. And this is going to be the score line. Take a look at some of the highlight reels for match 1. It is a mix of both teams, but Paper Rex has proved why they are the best team so far.
Kingsman really had it there. They really were so great on the defense. Oh, sorry, on the attack. They just used the walls. They found the holes in the defense of Paper Rex. And they brought it 8-4. You know, they were able to really stick it to Paper Rex's the Titans themselves. But oh man, as soon as they switched sides, it was all just downhill from there. The attack of Paper Rex just too lethal. You know, 3 different sides. That's more choices that they're happy to make choices with.
1 enemy remaining.
I think it's the other way around. I know, but Kingsman good on the defense, but
Nailed them.
good on the attack. I know defense. What am I talking about? Defense. Attack. Yeah. I mean,
now I'm confused. Yeah, Kingsman on the attack, 1-8 round.
1 enemy remaining.
No, yeah. Wait.
Yes.
Yeah. The defense. Oh man, I got confused as well.
3 out of 5.
I mean, you watch how Paper Rex play. You know, they could have been on attack for all 24 rounds, for all I care.
1 enemy remaining.
But
man,
all these
10 seconds left.
unfortunate timings and clutches from Paper Rex. It's I don't know if it's just unlucky for Kingsman at this point.
I know exactly
but
where you are.
definitely can't discredit Paper Rex for being the monsters that they are. Look at this. Oh boy.
That is just the way they play, man. They really just surprise everybody. They make weird calls. I mean, this is this double back here from Benkai. It's like, what in the world is going on? They make a content. That's one of them right there. They make clutches. They make clutches come through. 33 HP, hits nasty headshots like this. The Elder Flame in his hands to flick in the air. And then a knife swinging in his fingers. And there it is. 21 kills here. Both the MVPs. 1.6 KDA, 292 combat score for Riza itself. But for the side of Paper Rex, Devi has been hitting his shots as well. Being able to trade things out really, like opening 2-3 frags, and then he gets taken out eventually. But 21 kills here for him, 1.9 KDA. Looking at Benkai's KDA himself, he's got a 2.43 average combat score. If it was not Devi, it definitely would have been Benkai here, just off by 3 points in the combat score. Those two guys really just kicked things up a notch and really helped Paper Rex here cross the first barrier here in the grand final.
Just complete domination, and this is just the first map, right? We still have Icebox coming up. We still have a Breeze coming up. We have and for the first 3 maps, and it's just also a quick shout out to our buddy Kong right there. Rest in peace, 200 channel points. No, we call it wealth distribution. It's macroeconomics. With that aside, everyone gets a fair share at their predictions. Paper Rex taking game number 1 against Kingsman, 13-8 on Haven. We still have more to come. And next up, we will be moving from Haven all the way to Icebox. We'll take a short commercial break. We'll be back for more grand finals in Valorant Stage 3. Stay tuned.
now it's a retake. All right, welcome back, ladies and gents. I hope everyone is all chilled out and cool, because if you aren't, we're going to be heading to Icebox here in map number 2 with the Valorant Challengers MYSG Stage 3 Challengers 3 Grand Finals. Guys, I'm FaZe, and alongside with me is Husky, and we are here. We're going to be your casters here. And man, we've had such a interesting first map, I would say, between these two teams. It was an 8-4 half for Kingsman. They got 8 attacking rounds, and as soon as they swapped it over, it was all a downhill from there. They did not win anything. It was a 13-8 victory for Paper Rex. So they really need to step it up here in Icebox. Husky, what do you think, man?
I mean, Icebox not really too comfortable for Kingsman for sure. I mean, Paper Rex had more record on Icebox, so you look at the stats, Paper Rex, they are just better in every single way. Hopefully Kingsman was able to take that couple of minutes to recompose themselves after such a devastating game 1 and give Paper Rex the challenge that they've always given any other team on Icebox. Let's take a look at the agent lineups first going into game number 2. It's not going to get any easier for Kingsman, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely not. Kingsman going to bring out the Raze and the Jet double duelist setup over here. A Sentinel on probably on Ivan himself. Got the Viper and the Sova as well. On towards the right side, Paper Rex single duelist, got the Killjoy, Sova, Viper, and the Sage. So Paper Rex got the pretty basic setup, and Kingsman's trying to bring in a little bit more firepower with the double duelist. And the last time these two faced off it's actually 2 weeks ago in Challengers 2, and it was actually a 13-1 victory for Paper Rex. So, if the stats are like this, I know it's only been 2 weeks. It's definitely going to be a very, very tough hill to climb here for the likes of Kingsman. They just got beat down pretty hard here, so they really have to dig deep. And in those 5-6 minutes break that we were giving them, it's definitely really, really hard to really recompose yourself and get back into the battle mode.
Oh, absolutely. And at the same time, I think Kingsman this is one of the few times that they've made it into the grand finals, and they've only won that one time against Paper Rex, 3-0, but it was more of an insignificant one. It's kind of like the preliminary week where everyone just feeling each other out. This is the most important one, and of course Paper Rex, after that week 2 loss against UU, they are here for redemption. And Kingsman, they after that win against Paper Rex, they never really have been doing too well, just barely squeezing in the top 4 every time. So after making it this far and getting beaten down by Paper Rex, they really need to muster up whatever energy and whatever blessings that they have. But before we go into game, we have some things for you guys. It's gonna be courtesy of our official gaming PC and laptop partner, Predator Gaming. All you have to do is to go to our official Facebook page, Valorant Esports MYSG, to look for the instructions, or just type in !giveaway in the Twitch chat. Follow the instructions and you will be eligible to win all these prizes. We have peripherals, we have merchandises, everything you could ever hope for from them. It is all there. Just follow the instructions and you'll be able to be a part of this. But without further ado, game number 2 on Icebox, Paper Rex against Kingsman in this grand finals. Let's kick it off.
Round number 1 here. Paper Rex, they are on the offensive side. The last time they faced off, it was a 13-1 victory 2 weeks ago. Can Kingsman get the revenge? Can they take these Titans out. These guys are a little too strong, this Paper Rex gang. The addition of Shiba, they've just got so much firepower here. Shiba going to play on the good old Sova as per usual. Bankai on that Killjoy, Davai, Forsaken, and a Mind Freak as well. These guys, oh man, just incredible players. They definitely showed off their skills, their strengths in the last game. Can they do it again? Looking to make their way on towards this A site now. Riza actually gets taken down, but will get the DK off Bankai. It's a shot on towards Justin. Plant will be going down for Nest.
Just
cheeky Plant.
Quick and decisive for Paper Rex. Kingsman now needs to come in for the retake. Paper Rex, they are all in position. Davai, what a good flank. Davai going for those right clicks again. Zeke wants to go for the defuse, but Paper Rex is a different beast. You can't do that against them. The Doctor and Riza though pulling their weight, bringing it down to an even fight.
Last player standing.
Mind Freak is going to be the last man alive. This Nest defuse is not going to be easy, but that's the stage wall. Mind Freak forced to push on forward, and he's going to be held back by Riza. Jamming shots, they don't connect, but the Doctor has sufficient time. Mind Freak doesn't get the kill, and Kingsman barely scrapes that pistol round.
Big round there from Zeke. He had to put the wall down. He managed to put it down before Davai took him out. Oh, so close yet so far there for Mind Freak. But as soon as that wall came up, I feel like those two players who were still alive, that were from that A short-ish angle, they could have shot it down, at least taken it down. So they had a line of sight, but I guess they just decided not to. Nonetheless, very, very tough first round there for Kingsman. They definitely had to fight for it here, and they definitely deserve that win. This time around, though, Zeke can be bringing out a Sheriff for the rest of the team. Spectres and a Marshal. Good shot there from Riza, who is playing the Jet.
Straight to the heart, and they know that Forsaken is on site. Good one from Justin. Mind Freak, Ivan. They all know where the last guy is. Davai playing in front of Chills. Ivan just runs and guns him down. Kingsman continues that win, and they will proceed into round 3, where Paper Rex gets the rifle, and Kingsman will want to keep that bonus round alive.
Okay. Keep things alive here, but I got a little bit stunned when I saw Ivan, sorry, not Ivan, it was Riza, who was actually on that Jet, and the Doctor on the Sova. Wait, am I seeing this right? You always see Riza on that Sova.
Oh yeah.
Very, very aggressive here. Plays from Ivan. He gets a dig there on towards Forsaken.
Standing ahead.
Pain Shell's going to be coming out here, but Bankai will be able to trade him out. They do have Divide, so there we go. The heal will be coming up as well. Not too shabby at all.
Blocking sight.
Riza is definitely feeling it after map number 1. But Paper Rex, the fact that they got the initial fresh to make it slightly harder for Kingsman. Riza does land his shots, but it's just a Marshal. Forsaken still not dead yet, thanks to Davai. And Paper Rex looking for the execute. Couple of angles that Riza needs to be aware of is to watch that that entry from that corridor, and also you have to watch Belt. So Kingsman, they just need to wait for Paper Rex to make a move first. Shiba is already kind of checking his flank, sees no one from Kingsman.
Definitely, they're definitely ready here for this. Quick rotations, if anything. Kind of going for that gamble towards that A site, but now they realized it's a little bit too quiet here towards A. Nonetheless, the wall will soon enough go up. Riza spots 2 players. That's definitely going to call for a little bit more help here towards this A site. They come in towards screens, and well, here it is. 3-4 different types of utilities. Zeke does take down one, and just from this corner, one as well. But 3 players just instantly wiped out. It's all Riza now, 1 versus 2. He's got the Marshal in his hands. Really can't do much against these rifles. Can he hit the shot? He does get some right clicks. 1 versus 1. The Vandal versus the Classic. Of course, the Vandal will win, and the Fly will be able to take him out here. Lots of damage done, however, to the Paper Rex's economy. That was their bonus round. They're gonna have to rebuy now. Paper Rex 4 different rifles. I feel like Device should have went for a res.
Yeah, they would have kind of save the economy a bit. But I think Paper Rex is one of those few teams that don't use their res to save that eco. You know, they rather use it when they want to go for push or like someone gets picked off. Kingston, on the other hand, they use that res very defensively, especially when the round ends. So it's definitely kind of a different dynamic from these two teams. The Doctor with a very far shock dart doesn't hit onto anyone, unfortunately, but they get a good recon and they see both MyFreak and Benkai. That's going to give Kingsman some info where Paper Rex are currently located at. And Kingsman, they are going to put Riza and Ivan on that B side, playing far from Snowman and Harry Potter, while the rest of the team just waits for Paper Rex to make a move.
Operator here in his hands here. It looks like no one is going to be checking this angle. He's not going to have any sort of contact at all. A couple of gunshots here to mask the dropping sound. And look at all these 5 players just ready and waiting. But MindFreak at the back getting ready to set up this wall. As soon as they get closer and closer, just inching towards the site. There it is. The wall should be coming up now. And here it is, the execution. As soon as that recon dart got shot, they're like, alright boys, it's time to go. Spike has yet to be planted. Will they be able to get it down in time here? Ooh, he just gets it barely in the corner towards the nest. And he will be able to fall back. Viper's Pit in the hands of Justa. Can they make things work though? That's the problem. So passive. All 5 players still up. They're just gonna fall back. And still looking to find a way here on towards the site. Oh yeah, MyFreak actually going for a massive flank. Justa trying to get aggressive. Oh,
good one.
MindFreak's only good for 1.
The Doctor was waiting. The Doctor knows that something is wrong, and Forsaken gonna play with the Viper's Pit. Justa's gonna find 2. And this could be pretty messy. Justa, good flick, takes out Davai. Time is running out though, and I don't think Paper Rex will be losing this. Indeed, they don't. They will equalize it. It's 2-2. And then Shiba probably missing the timing a bit, thinking that the spike will not go off. He's gonna die. But it's a full reset. You know, Kingsman back, you know, to where they began.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to try his best, try his luck to really save that operator that was dropped from Riza. He was hoping, oh god, please do not blow up. Let me get just a little bit further. But that spike, explosion was just a little too quick, man. The radius, it expands like a nuclear bomb. Bless, here we go. He jump Kair coming in from Ariza with the knives here in his hands. Not going to be able to spot anyone but a bot, a turret. And Ivan hears so many footsteps. Ivan hears 3 different steps. Spots out Forsaken, and the wall is up so quick here with this wall, with the plant. And Riza already being able to pick up 2, almost a 3rd here. I think I will be able to trade things out.
Good one from Riza. Loss of advantage. Lockdown deployed by Benkai to the Doctor, 1 out point away. But what? They took down the lockdown. What? How did they do that? Well, Kingsman definitely have a lot more room to work with. Ivan to go for the half defuse at least. Snake buys it by some time. MindFreak from yellow gets a drag in. And Kingsman down to just 1. They have Justa coming in from behind. Only has the Sheriff. It is a half defuse, so if Justa can make for good time, he should be able to clutch this out, and MindFreak will deny that. Paper Rex take the lead.
So close yet so far. That was a technically like an eco round there for the side of Kingsman. They brought out Riza. He managed to pick up 2 frags on that jet. Just
right here.
Insane stuff. I'm not sure how exactly the lockdown got taken out, because I looked away for 1 second and I came back. The lockdown was gone. I'm like,
right here.
Did I miss something?
Right here.
But yeah, they make it work. They did manage to use that from the side of Benkai, so we'll definitely not be having that for the next few rounds. But look at the amount of ultimates that they have actually on the hands of Paper Rex. Riza trying to get aggressive here, did not get the shot off Forsaken. Neither did he.
Oh! To take out MindFreak. What a push from Justa. That is going to punish Forsaken for sure. Benkai will trade him back. Ivan decides to not continue the push. Probably the better choice. The fight has to rest, so he can kind of bring 1 member back to life, and once more he brings MindFreak back for the utility. Doctors can use that Hunter's Fury and try to tag onto some members of Paper Rex to find Davai, who will take one instance of that damage, but heals himself back out anyways. For spray, and Ivan finally commits to the
down,
flank
attacker
and takes
spawn.
out Benkai.
Alrighty then, Kingsman finding 2 big frags there. Oh, but Ivan actually gets taken out. Riza trying to go for a quick flank here. He's already got so much position, such an aggressive position towards A belt, but they are not heading towards A. They're already rotating towards that B site. He will get a quick flank off, but this time around, so much information has been given. Mind Freak, of course, it's Mind Freak who finds an opening on towards the Doctor as well. They get the res here on towards Justa. So it's a 3 versus 3. 2 players here, extremely low from the side of Paper Rex, but Devi should be able to get the heal. Coming up fairly soon. Riza, I think he spotted out Devi. Maybe not.
I think Devi saw him as well. I think he saw Devi's ponytail, and here comes Kingsman just barreling down from garage, takes out Devi. Might be playing in the Viper's pit. They have Devi's wall to buy some time. This is not going to be easy for Kingsman to retake this. As Mindfreak just gonna spray them down. That's 3k. Just gets the trade back. Viper's pit is going down, but time is running out. And Shiba from the elevated angle will give Paper Rex round 4.
Oh god, not again, Shiba. Okay, he makes it out this time. Well, that is a quick round there for the side of Paper Rex. This flank here from Mindfreak,
30 seconds left.
the way he just finds himself, he tries to look for these plays, just look for these rotations, just try to cut things off is just insane. 3k here for him. Big round there, but oh. Good try though from the side of Kingsman. We saw them get that early push off. Riza wasn't able to get the frag on towards Forsaken, but Forsaken getting a little bit too aggressive, didn't expect Justa to push up. But this time around, Ivan with the party, with the showstopper here in the back pocket, just ready. Pushing it out here. Shiba will be able to take down the Doctor. 2 players just pushing up. Ivan does take down Mindfreak. He will do some trading, but it's all down to Zeke now. He's all by himself. Gone and down, and they are dusted here. They got aggressive. They tried to take A main. Pushed out. But Mindfreak was already. Everyone else pushed up towards the tubes. Left a couple players behind, and they just hit their shots. They took it too. The Kingsman, it's 5-2. The guns are out now. There's operator in the hands of Riza. Can he find an opening though?
Yeah, this is starting to get a bit
Repel
tough for Kingsman. They started off on a good note, but that was quickly shut down by Paper Rex. You guys down mid. We're gonna try and cross through under the tube. Forsaken is going to go play in front of the tube and actually takes out Zeke. Riza gets a good trade though, putting that up to good use. Devi's gonna try and swing him. At least Devi getting distracted, and it will be punished by Riza. So Paper Rex this time playing at a disadvantage. Just in the Viper's space, gonna see the leg of Shiba and will take him out. Riza good for the 3rd kill. Just his back kind of turned to his Benkai, but Benkai has no vision at all. This should be Kingsman's round.
Precise.
There's a frag there on towards Riza. No more operator in the play. You gotta be very careful. He will get taken out by Justa there from below. And good quick frags though from Riza. He takes down Forsaken, he takes down Devi, and everyone else from the side of Paper Rex kind of walk into a bad spot. They walk into the Viper's pit, the home of Justa. He's able to pick up 2 quick kills there, and well, Kingsman, you know, they really have to win out as many rounds as they can right here, because as soon as Paper Rex, you know, we've seen them on the defense, they get aggressive, they get crazy, they go for these unthinkable pushes, just aggressive plays, and they make it work every single time. Mindfreak this time, however, gets the kill on towards Zeke. Will be Ivan will be able to even things out here, taking down Benkai towards long. So they open a little bit up towards kitchen, and they have some B long control. So things are a little bit even here, but a Doctor takes it back to kitchen control. The wall bang, the headshot is just enough. Just once more, picking up another one towards middle, and Paper Rex, they have to funnel themselves on towards this A site. There's like 2 peas in a pod here, and just with another clean shot there.
Great angles, good flanks from Kingsman. Shiba down 1. Send a recon bolt out. He's to scan out instead, and just too many angles to cover. Ivan bringing it back for the team. Kingsman keeping that economy strong. Just kitchen control. What what an important takedown from the Doctors. Stood on the railing, kind of gunned down my freak with the wall bang. If Kingsman lost kitchen, I think Paper Rex would have gotten so much map control. Things would have been so much different. But it's definitely improvement compared to 2 weeks ago when these two faced off on Icebox. Kingsman definitely did their homework. And one more round, and they will equalize the score, and they force Paper Rex to go for a bit of a half buy.
Round number 10 here. Got the Guardian, they've got the Vandal. 2 Sheriffs and a Classic here, and the Forsaken can retrieve an orb. Towards B long, he can bring out the... Okay, yes he does. He gets the orb. He brings out the knives.
Get out of my way!
Get out of my way, he says, and we'll surely see a couple of players here from the side of Kingsman move out the way. Riza, very, very aggressive angle here. It's a minute left here, and he's got a little bit of help from the side of Justin to really cover this angle. Ooh, spots out Forsaken, but it's not managed to hit the shot. Quick jiggle, but Shiba, though, however, gets the shot back. Justa is gonna get taken out. He's been revealed, but Forsaken picks up 2. The Doctor just standing at the back of sight. Clueless there.
Man.
2 versus 5 now. Zeke alongside Ivan.
Spike planted.
Oh man.
If you want to use the operator to take out Forsaken, you have to land that first shot. You miss, Forsaken will just dash right in and finish you off. All those precious shots. Forsaken gets a free op as well. I mean, Kingsman dropping the ball a bit. Now all they can do is kind of look for those exit frags, but it seems like Paper Rex, they don't want Kingsman to bring those guns into the next round. If they want to damage Kingsman, they want to damage them utterly and decisively. Zeke does down Forsaken, so Kingsman should be able to have a couple of guns as long as Ivan and Zeke stay alive.
Okay. They're definitely staying alive here. Good shots coming in from Zeke. Come on, man. Wake up. Keep it going. Hit those shots. Just pretend not like you. That, I guess if you're trying to save guns and if you hit your shots, pretend like you're saving the guns on towards A or B side. Maybe that could work out. Because that was some pretty intense shots. Some insane shots that we were being missing here throughout the whole game. And right now, Paper Rex, they're slowly closing you guys out. 6-4. Can they make it 8-4? Will it be 7-5? Will it be 6-6? Who knows? But look at this. Paper Rex now looking to making a bit of an offensive play towards his A side. We've got Forsaken all by himself, trying to pull as much rotation as he can, just making some noise here, taking down the robot from Raze. And it looks like they're calling to rotate. Got the lockdown from Benkai.
Yeah, and it's definitely easier to go on to B with that. Kingsman, they did get the recon scan. Still the Davai or Mind Freak. Doctor's gonna try his luck, but no luck there. You can see the ping from Paper Rex there already. And Ivan puts himself behind yellow. This very wide angle can give him an edge if Paper Rex runs through. But can Ivan get more than just one? That is the question. A 1-for-1 trade is not sufficient. And Ivan needs to land a shot off his life, and he does. Sees Forsaken. Not gonna get the kill though. They're gonna flush him out with the Nanostorm, and Ivan needs to get away. And thankfully he does with the double blast pack. Doctor is already there to try and go for the shock dart, but it's not gonna matter anyways. Paper Rex got 2 trades, and Kingsman, they will not have to play this retake.
Definitely, Shiba already cut the rotation out towards middle, and that's Ivan and Justa out of here. 5 versus 3, make that 5 versus 2 as Devi hits his shots. Finally, Zeke has come online, getting the shots on towards his counterpart. But at this point, I think the numbers are already a little too thin. I think they might just bring this weapon here into the last round of the half. Oh, look at this. Shiba is definitely going to say no to that. Spots for one and knows exactly where the second one is and knows exactly where to hit. And the head is at the right spot. 7-4.
Last round in the half.
Last round in the half, as the announcer says.
This time, Shiba did not die. Not sure if he retrieved the op, but it was still flank. They caught Kingsman off guard. I mean, you know, Lisa kind of panicking in that situation. Not really. No, he had the op, so not the weapon that you can just updraft and immediately get a frag. That equip time, it's a bit too lengthy. Free off of Forsaken. Riza's gonna pull out the blades. The best that Kingsman can hope to get is a 5-7 scoreline by the end of this half. They push 3 men out of that B site. There is a Killjoy turret that they have to worry about. And the rest of Kingsman needs to buy time before Paper Rex commits to an execute.
Look at Kingsman, they've already got 3 players on the flank. 3 players towards the back, and MYSG definitely has to be very, very careful about this. He should be hearing these footsteps. The rest of Paper Rex here had the spike down. And oh, there's just an all-out warfare here.
What?
And in the end, Paper Rex now in a 2 versus 2. They do manage to kind of trade things out, be able to win those fights. And now the lockdown is going to be coming down to really force them out of this site. So they're going to have to at least get the hat down on this one. The Doctor tries to go for it, and he realizes there's just not much time. He's got to walk out of here.
Oh,
he will
gets
get detained in the very end, and there we go. There shouldn't be a time. This should be a victory round here for the like Paper Rex. It should be 8-4. Oh, he misses the knife, but he will get the headshot instead. And that's half here. Paper Rex.
Last player standing.
4-round lead.
Switching sides.
In the second map.
Planted.
Oh man, Kingsman has such a good flank. It's such a good flank, but just mistakes. I honestly thought that was Kingsman's round. I mean, Forsaken knifes him once, pulls out the Phantom, and gives him a headshot. But Kingsman definitely panicked there. It was a huge misplay. They had a good, had a good flank and a very awkward res, and a follow-up by Zeke just not paying attention to Paper Rex. Put them in this predicament, and now it's Kingsman's turn to be on the attacking side.
Recon dart here towards B long. He will be able to spot out one of these players here. Spike is yet to really be pushed up along towards B long as well. So remember now, Kingsman on the attack. He's kind of leading their charge, trying to bait any sort of rotation towards this B site. They've already set up that Viper's wall. So I guess it wouldn't really matter, but look at this. This is something that the Vi usually likes to do. Get aggressive, push up towards tubes, see whether or not he can pick up a frag. Oh, but he's going to push in with the drone. Is he? Clear out the corner, and look at this, the Vi actually getting very aggressive. Good shots. Great combination here, and oh, the bunny hop's just so beautiful. He will get the dink and the shot on towards Zeke as well. These classics, man. Sometimes, you know, the long range doesn't hit, but hey, man, why not? Shiba even gets the wall bang with the classic, and the classics just proving themselves so perfectly, so great there, and they even take out just that first. The Vi with the pick, you know, that's gonna stop them from even being able to get on site. Ivan does get a shot on towards
Spike down
Mindfreak
mid.
for the rotation, but it's all Riza now. He's down and out of here.
No way that Kingsman wins that round. And Paper Rex with pistol round. We're going to bonus. And Kingsman still. This is no Icebox. You know, by default is not really Kingsman's map. They've made very little progress ever since the last time them and Paper Rex met. You know, met on Icebox. But Paper Rex, they are not holding back at all. They want to win. They want to win it in the most dominating fashion, the most dominant fashion, in fact. We'll see how Kingsman deals with this Paper Rex bonus round.
Oh, that was tough. Really tough to watch there. I mean, the Vi with the push, so clean there. Hitting his shot as well. Just insane. Mindfreak will be able to only be good for one. The rest of the team will come in for the trade, and oh, these jumping classics maybe a month. Sometimes it works, other times it really doesn't, man. But this time around, does not pay off for Ivan. You get the spike down, and that's basically what Kingsman kind of want, but maybe if they get to win this one, they can definitely make things work. Half already. Oh my god, with the one tap, with another one here, that's 3 kills. And there it is.
Oh my goodness.
That is the 10th round. That's double digits here for Paper Rex.
But how did they even do that? I'm very confused. In a very confused in a good way. Kingsman so far have not been able to crack Paper Rex. And I mean just pure dominance, you know. Contrary to Haven, where Kingsman had a good run. But on Icebox, Paper Rex are just running away with the map. 10-4. And Kingsman needs 6 rounds in a row.
Blocking sight.
Round indeed. Ooh, I think he did. Oh yes, he did. He tagged Ivan down to 10 HP without him even noticing. The heal will come out. The man's got no more armor here, so it might be a little bit of a problem. He does. They do have the full-on buy here, so he can definitely make this work. But man, what a shot there! Ivan will pick up the buy here, but the trade does come in. Forsaken somehow still staying alive here, putting down a cloudburst, just making this chaotic. But Zeke will be able to find him. Getting so close. Look at Riza, already on towards Nest, finds the Mind Freak himself, and turns it into a 4 versus 2. Retake is definitely doable here, but their weapons not exactly the best. Benkai's got the Vandal, and Shiva with the Ares. What can you do? He's got 50 bullets in one magazine, but not the best of 50 bullets you'll be able to find.
Just has the snake bites as well, so it's gonna use the first one just to buy time for Best Bite to tick down. I think Paper Rex knows that there's no time. Just cannot deal with double snake bites. Kingsman, they finally secured the round. And then there's the buy round for them as well. So this is definitely a good start for Kingsman.
Keeping 4 members alive as well, that's pretty good.
Recalling my bot.
Also up their economy just a little bit here, but on the left side there was a bonus round for these 2 players. So Benkai and Shiba, they had a Spectre and an Ares to bring in towards round number 15. Heading into the next round, they have a Vandal and a Phantom. So far so good. I think Kingsman should be calling this time out here to really figure out how to bring themselves back up. They're only 5 rounds down. They're not that far away. Still very, very doable here. The last time these 2 faced off on Icebox, it was a 13-1 victory. 13-5, 10-5 right now the scoreline.
Well, Kingsman
too shabby.
They call a tactical timeout despite winning that round. I think it's very needed. You know, Evo watching the game and noticing how Kingsman is still not in the right spot. It's gonna give them that bit of reset. You don't want to. You want to conserve and preserve whatever momentum that the team has. You know, maybe you can kind of talk about how Kingsman won that round is how they should, theoretically approach the rest of the map. You know, if they found a winning formula, then they should try and replicate that as much as possible. So let's see if this timeout is going to keep Kingsman in the running, or will Paper Rex inch closer to that map number 2 victory.
He always has to say what? Some motivational words, man. It's a tough time here going up against Paper Rex. They can really get into your head, especially if you know for a fact that you're going to have a tough time. You head into a game and you just lose your ability to shoot. You choke, basically. You whiff your shots. Especially because you just give up so much pressure. You know for a fact that they're insane. Hit some nasty shots and you just cannot... You don't know what they're going to bring into you. You don't know what exactly they're going to send. And that's why you see Kingsman just taking it so slow. Trying to read the map, trying to get some information here. Shiba. Let's get spotted out here. We'll get taken down up to a little bit of a... I think it was about 70 HP, but the heal from Devi Put him back up here to 100. 30 seconds left here on towards the clock. And it looks like Kingsmen are hitting this B site.
30 seconds left.
It's not budging. The Forsaken Mad Lad. They can try and swing him, and yes, they finally forced him back. Paper Rex, they have time to rotate. And even then, Forsaken's gonna land those shots. Ivan finally gets the trade back, but look at where Benkai is. Again, using the toxic screen to his advantage. Zeke is still alive. They can put up the wall and get the plan down, but they gotta do it fast. And Ivan's gonna do the heat with Zeke backing him up. Takes out the Vi. Kingsman puts themselves in a post-plant situation. The flanks are clear. The rest of Paper Rex will come in from kitchen. See if Kingsman can defend this. They don't have much utility to work with, and Mind Freak will narrow it down to a 3 versus 2. The Doctor, no! You cannot miss those shots! The Doctor would have changed everything! But Paper Rex will push it to 11-5.
Just a quick and clean retake coming in from Paper Rex. They hit their shots. Find those players, and the Kingsmen just not able to really finish things off. The Doctor missing a crucial spray down.
There.
So unfortunate there, especially with that first frag. Forsaken being able to pick up one. He still had the Marshal in his hand. This time around, he has a Phantom. It's going to be very, very deadly. I mean, you can see the confidence in that man. Even with it being droned out, even with being tagged, he's just waiting. Ready and waiting for Rex here to go for the peak. This time.
Oh boy. Let's see if Kingsman can push this. Just a minor correction, you know. Thanks to our buddy Fate out there. Update. You know, the Kingsman's coach is actually Arton, previously Reality Rift.
Oh, Arton.
Very experienced player. You know, Kingsman getting on site. He has the showstopper. Did they get anything in return? People are still getting 2 pickoffs though. So that is not what Kingsman want. When you get on that B site, you cannot lose those initial frags. It feels like those sites that if you commit, you need to make sure that no one dies. And every single time they do it, Paper Rex gets a pickoff. And look at Shiba from behind, from attacker spawn. Doesn't get the kill onto Jester. Jester staying alive is very important, but there's going to be a shot that flying through, and we know Shiba is a gold medalist for archery. Kingsman trapped between, you know, a rock and a hard place. They gotta go for the commitment with 30 seconds left. Viper's Pit will kick things off, and Kingsman, this is their only chance.
They get the res off here, and oh my god, Benkai, how dare you! Shuts down the Viper's Pit, takes him here through his own. That is just insane. There, Justa did not see it coming. They will be able to get some shots off. They will be able to just wrap around and take out the Kingsmen. They take match point. They claim.
Here. 30 seconds
Claim it,
left.
and oh my goodness, this shot. Oh my
One
lord.
enemy remaining.
That is
So
disgusting, Benkai.
So tough for Kingsman. Those B takes. I mean, when you look at Paper Rex taking B, it looked easy, it looked straightforward. Run in, put up the toxic screen and the stage wall, plan goes down, you win the round. But Kingsman could not even set foot on the site without no sustaining casualty. And what a way to potentially end the last round with the Viper's Pit, and Forsaken has to make 2 clean daggers.
Okay.
Oh boy, Kingsman getting ripped apart, and Forsaken is coming in with those surgical knives just to dispatch the rest of Kingsman. Riza might be the 3rd victim. He is not careful. Kingsman want to double swing him. They need Forsaken out of the way, but as Jet says, get out of my way, and Forsaken is gonna brute force his way through. Switches to the Phantom, and Ivan finally shuts him down. But that is a lot of damage dealt to Kingsman, and Paper Rex swarming in from all directions. Device sees the gun barrel and gets the 4 Mind Freak. It's going to take out Ivan, and they're all gonna go in for the knife in Paper Rex fashion.
Win.
Classic will end it all. Paper Rex gets map number 2.
That's just how I don't know. That's just the classic Paper Rex. You know, when they are in the lead, they get the chance to get that 1v5, 1v4. They'll always have that one guy just want to go for the knife, and it's always most probably going to be Davai, the content man, the content king right there. But a very, very dominating fashion there from the side of PaperX. You know, you're just seeing as soon as Forsaken start popping off, as soon as they get those rounds, you know for a fact that they can make mistakes, they can get aggressive, they go for it and they make it count. You know, they hit some insane shots. But overall, you know, PaperX just a better team out there today. MindFreak just clutching things out. Benkai somehow picking up kills through Viper's walls, Viper's pits, man, whatever, man. He just takes down players in the most bannable ways. Illegal shots from Benkai. Kingsman really tried their best here, but we knew for a fact that the stats don't lie, man. The stats, they do not lie.
Oh yeah.
PaperX just has a better game on Icebox for sure.
And things are gonna get even more interesting after this. We're gonna go from a very claustrophobic, a map that gives you claustrophobia, which is Icebox, all the way to the open grounds of
30
Breeze.
seconds left.
A map where PaperX has proven to be super dominating.
Enemy remaining.
No, they're so good at these long range fights. You give them a map such as Breeze, they will show you what they're made of. Now the burden lies on the shoulders of Kingsman. Can they at least take a map off of PaperX in the grand finals in this rematch? I mean, PaperX, they're killing two birds with one stone. They're trying to qualify for the regionals, and they're also trying to take revenge on Kingsman in a potential 3-0 fashion. This is your MVP screen. MindFreak and Justa, both Vipers, the MVP for their respective teams, but MindFreak is definitely the better Viper player on this map.
Yeah, definitely. Just made some nice shots, made some great flanks. You know, always taking the initiative to try cut off rotations, make his way in towards kitchen, and just be a nuisance here to any of the Kingsman member who decides to rotate from A to B or vice versa. 13-5 fashion here, of course, dominating the likes of the Kingsman. Last time they faced off, just a reminder, it was a 13-1. So you know, Kingsman they did. I guess they improved. I guess they improved their game, bring it to Breeze, and you know, just looking at the stats for Breeze itself, I can't say it looks good for both these two teams. You know, I mean, before, I think it was stage 3 challengers 1, week 1. I think they fought off, and actually PaperX was able to win up against Kingsman 13-8. So, you know, there's that, but that was quite a long time ago. You know, Breeze as well, it's still quite a new map here. And for the likes of, Kingsman, they've got a 63% win rate in 8 different games. So we'll see whether or not they can bring it out. These two teams not as experienced on the map itself, but right now, PaperX, they are just hitting their shots there, and they are feeling on form. And after winning 2 maps, all they need is one more to claim victory, to claim the title here for this week.
Yeah, absolutely. And before we leave you guys on the commercial break, we have something for you guys, courtesy of our official esports platform partner, Esports Fight Club. Scan that QR code down there, and you can watch and earn some EFC points as well. Those points can be converted into some pretty sweet rewards, including those Valorant points. So if you want to get that next skin line, this is your chance to cop yourself some free points. With that being said, one more map separates PaperX from joining Uwu in the regionals, and for Kingsman, the uphill battle begins right here. We'll go for a break, and we'll be back for Breeze for this map number 3. This is it, the grand finals of the Valorant Challengers Malaysia Singapore Stage 3 between Paper Rex and Kingsman. Paper Rex on series point, one more map and they are going to regionals, and joining Uwu is as the second seed. Whereas for Kingsman, they need 3 maps in a row. It's not going to be an easy run, but we are both here to take you guys through this entire journey. My name is Husky and I'm joined by FaZe.
Yes, sir. It's been a pretty convincing 2 first maps here in between these 2 teams, and I must say, man, I mean, the Paper Rex really look like they can get this one on a lockdown. The first map was a 13-8, and then moving on towards Icebox, I think it was like a 13-5-ish.
4. I think it's 13-4.
Yeah. So very, very dominating, and unfortunately, that's just how it is, man. It's the likes of Paper Rex. They're looking very confident. And now moving on to Breeze, both these 2 teams, they barely played this map. Kingsman, they've got 8 games on this map, while I think Paper Rex, they only have 6. So, very, very inexperienced. And we'll just have to see who has the better Breeze, I guess, in between these 2 teams. I'm sure they've been watching a lot of Breeze VODs. I'm sure they've been practicing. So I guess it's time to really bring out the best of what they can. We saw Kingsman play Breeze earlier. Against the likes of LVR. So if they can bring that same form here against Paper Rex, then things can definitely I think they can definitely make this work.
Yeah, and they will need to make it work, right? One last chance. This is not even to win the grand finals, is to keep themselves alive, to play a potential 2 more maps. So Kingsman, a long day ahead of them, and that is kind of the bane when you play from the lower bracket finals. You just can't not stop running. Whereas for Paper Rex, they did get a break, and this was their first series of the day, first and only series of the day. But with that being said, all of these games would not be made possible if we don't have the parties involved in this endeavor. Starting with our official organizers, the gaming company, supported by Riot Games, and our official broadcast partner, Twitch, and our official esports platform partner, Esports Fight Club, alongside our official gaming PC and laptop partner, Predator Gaming, and last but not least, our official chair partner, Secret Lab, for providing us with these comfy gaming chairs and allow us to commentate all the games to perfection.
Definitely. Down below, the agent picks are going to be coming up. Kingsman versus Paper Rex, potentially the last map here in this grand finals. Picks are out here, and it's pretty much the same, except different Sentinels. Kingsman decide to pick up the Killjoy, while Paper Rex, they decide to pick up the Cypher. That's going to be it. And they still got the Sky, and we all know for a fact that, well, it is either Devi or I don't even know who it's going to be on. Honestly, any of these players can. Usually it's Devi, but it's just random at this point, man. Sometimes they just flip a coin, or everyone chooses Sky, and they never lock in, and then it just auto generates. I think that's how they really play their lineups, how they pick their agents, and this is definitely going to be interesting to see. And it's been fun here casting them. But Kingsman, really, they have to really bring out their best, dig deep, and just go in 300% here. Not even 100, man.
Yeah, and at least force the timeout from Paper Rex. You gotta hit those milestones step by step. But for you guys, we have something in store. It's a courtesy of our partner, Predator Gaming, and there is a QR code down there, and all you have to do is to use your smartphone and scan that QR code, and you will be able to enjoy some exclusive deals from them, regardless of what it is. You name it, they have it. So just scan that QR code. You lose nothing, but you can get a lot in return. So our partners have been with us, from the beginning, but all good things will have to come to an end, and it might just be right on this map. Kingsman against Paper Rex. Game 3 on Breeze. Paper Rex on defense, and Kingsman on attack.
Definitely, I like this already. Starting things off strong. Paper Rex, they know how they have that 2-map advantage, so they can get aggressive. They can look for some frags here, and they send 2 players, Devi and Forsaken, out towards the end of A halls right now. Zeke definitely wary of this, and he will be able to get that first shot here on towards Forsaken. Falls back, does not expect the second, so Devi just still can definitely get that early rotation, still can get a look for some information towards that A site. And with that position there, that can also allow Mindfreak to kind of play passively. For him to really just fall back instantly, go for the rotation himself, and now Benkai holding things down. He's got the frenzy out. They will not be able to. He will not be able to hit the shot off on towards anyone at all. But oh my goodness, Frieza and Seek here doing tons and tons of work. But look at the damage that has been done here towards the side of the Kingsmen. So low on HP, but of course it's Frieza who just comes in and Aizen with the one tap. This gusting round for the Kingsmen, and look how low they are. Just flawless round. 7 HP, 10 HP, 71 HP, and they are just insanely correct right now. Oh man, Benkai, surely he was hoping to do a little bit more in that position.
Oh boy, I mean when Breeze was designed, you know, the idea to make all the walls on the B side, wall bangable is a very intricate one. You are not 100% safe back there. And it's so hard when you get, scanned out by the recon dart. People are just gonna start shooting at those walls, and you better pray that those bullets do not connect. But again, Forsaken and Shiba making their way. Shiba is gonna try and guard the nest, but it's too late. Doctor has the Ares, and bullets are faster than Forsaken this time.
Definitely cheeky spot there from Shiba. It's more of a one and done spot because he's just got nowhere to return to if he does get caught out. His teammates will be coming in from elbow, trying to get some information, trying to clear things out here towards B main. So that will allow Shiba, if he wanted to really fall back towards B main. They send 3 players here. They send 1 towards middle. The Doctor will be able to take it down Benkai. The Mind Freak now, he is to listen to this. He's trying to make the bet here, make a gamble of Rig Flash coming in hot. But it's unfortunate that they've only got classics to work with.
He's gonna get ding, but he strikes back with the Bulldog. Shiba with 10 HP, alone on B side, and Kingsman, they're not even gonna take the chance,
30 seconds
making
left.
their way towards A to get the spike down with Doctor watching Nest in case Shiba takes that route, but he will play it safe and go through defender spawn.
Definitely the respect here. Even on the full-on eco Kingsman, they're like, they just do not want anything to deal with
10
potential of
left.
fighting against Shiba. Justo will fall down and not lose life. Very interesting because I always end up losing life when I fall down from that ledge. Nonetheless, HP just kind of looking to die here to get his extra money. And the Kingsmen now 2 very good rounds to start things off.
Good one, for sure, but Kingsman, they have been winning at the opening rounds of every map, but it's a matter of propelling that forward. Kingsman have not been able to do it in a consistent manner. This Paper Rex, it always gives Kingsman a couple of rounds in the beginning just to feel them out, to see how Kingsman play, and Paper Rex, turns on their 100%, and suddenly Kingsman fall apart. But Kingsman, they do have a slightly better number compared to Paper Rex on Breeze, competitively at least. So that could be used to their advantage. And when all else fails, you bring out the LMG, and suddenly the gods will be in your favor. Paper Rex, 3 guys on that B site. Kingsman, they're not going to take the chances just yet. Even with the toxic screen up, they don't want to be too aggressive. They bring it down with Ivan watching that corner with his Marshall. Paper Rex tucked and safe.
Oh man, just so intense the atmosphere right now. So much pressure riding here, so much weight on the shoulders of the Kingsmen. They're doing great so far here in this 3rd map. They're gonna have to do phenomenal. As I said, put 300% to take this to map 4. And now they are on the bonus round here, so don't expect them to really win out on this one, but it is high-level players, and with this flank here from Justo, you just might be able to make things work. 26 seconds left. I think he's got to start making his way a little bit faster, but the gamble, look at the stack already. We kind of have the A site completely open here. Flash is going to be coming in. Great stuff from the bar. He will be able to get 2. 15 HP here on towards him. He somehow survives, and that's going to be a 5 versus 3. The retake is going to be underway. Doctor with the Ares here, not gonna be able to take down the dog. That's the information already given out. Ivan takes down one, but right now,
One enemy
defuse
remaining.
is gonna be coming in. Oh, perfect timing there. He gets half, almost gets the full defuse, and it's all just he's got nowhere to go at this point.
It's a
He'll be
lineup.
lining up. There's just
It's
not enough time here for them to do it. Not enough at all. And Paper Rex, they win it. They win out at the gun round.
I mean, that was the one of the best flanks. You know, like you said, I felt like if just that was
He
a
could have done
bit
something.
faster. You know, if he was a bit faster on that, Lurk might have been able to catch Paper Rex off guard. So much chaos. If Paper Rex didn't get it to have defuse, I think just that would have won that round for Kingsman with those lineups. But it's just those little details that Paper Rex do ever so better compared to Kingsman's when it comes down to the wire. And now with that one round victory and the newfound confidence, Paper Rex starts to put themselves in aggressive positions because Forsaken's going to be the one to make contact with Ivan. Double Cloudburst to block out that vision and to buy time. Paper Rex will have a lot of breathing space to work with.
Making some presence known here towards A main. They want to re-aggress here. The Vi and Forsaken, the guiding light going to be ready. And it looks like they peek without it. They're just going to walk in here. The Doctor actually does manage to take down the Vi. The trade comes in. Oh, look at that. He dashes away, but actually takes his way back in towards Cave. Oh, what a play here. Takes down a third. Maybe the fourth. Oh my goodness! Forsaken! With the ace! This man!
What?
A demon indeed!
What in God's name?
That doesn't make sense.
I mean, he
It does. Yeah. But it's
look at this. Gets concussed by the Seekers. Just holds down the left mouse button and
Oh my
everyone
goodness.
topples like
Oh
dominoes.
no.
I mean, Forsaken, you know, we know his background. Takes over his big brother for sure. Like, it runs in the bloodline. But still, this guy, Forsaken by other peoples, but he is definitely making a name for himself. And just like that, the pendulum swings over to Paper Rex.
Spike down mid.
We know what happens after aces on the Paper Rex side. It just keeps on going all the way. One tap for the Vi. Full on deletion
One
here.
enemy remaining.
Eba, Mind Freak, and Bankai just doing their stuff. They get the spike carrier and they get the around asset. My goodness, what an insane play there. It's only Forsaken could pull off something like that. It's just
What else can we say? You know, like when Paper Rex hits an ace, you know, Post Malone starts singing "I Fall Apart." That's everything just goes to shambles. I mean, Paper Rex, you saw that the round after that ace was a complete catastrophe. But it is a bye round for Kingsman, so they can still even this out. It's not gonna be easy though. The Doctor is low. He's 11 health.
yeah, they trade some gunfires here towards B site and the B nest. And the Doctor is just gonna have to fall back, get the regrowth on towards him, and heal him up. Shiba will spot
Right
out
here.
Ivan towards the elbow position.
Shock dart.
Not managed to hit him with the shock dart at all, and so safe now. The rest of the Kingsman squad deciding to make their way here towards his B site.
Man,
The operator actually in the hands of Forsaken at A, just chilling.
I think he was at B early on and he rotated to A, but my freak at back B has the snake spike just to buy a bit more time. And here we go. Onto Spurious signals the green light for Kingsman to go onto site. They get a tag, but that is pretty much it. Mindfreak's still alive. And look at where Mindfreak is. He's actually sneaking through.
Spike down.
How is that possible? He doesn't get a frag, but the rest of
teammate.
Paper Rex just comes in. Good coordination for Paper Rex. Zeke is gonna down Shiba, but the Vi gets straight back instantly. Goes for the guiding light, doesn't get it through. Kingsman still has a chance, but Mind Freak is doing so much work, and Mind Freak plus
goodness.
Forsaken. They all
Oh
chip
my
in, and Kingsman
goodness.
will not stand.
They will not. I mean, just the coordination, the teamwork. Somehow, Mind Freak, he misses out the first frag, just walks by him, but Devi had his back. And we'll be able to pick one later on in that round as well. And that's going to be the gun round there for the Kingsmen. Just did not work out for them. Wherever Forsaken was, he was playing towards that A site. So they decided to really invest one more member towards that B site. Forsaken, great shot there on towards Zeke. Slowly, Kingsman just falling apart.
Yeah, this early up shot, but the Doctor strikes back. Marshall over operator in this situation, but here we go. Devi runs in, double flash, almost on the trigger.
Spike
And
down
kills
A.
off 2 members of Kingsman. And now just left all alone. And Benkai, he was ready at double doors. Retrieves the up, and Paper Rex pushes forward, extend the lead. Look at this, I mean, insane control.
Spike
Not
down
like this. Not like this, lads. This is just too far. 3-round gap here. Still very early days here, but it looks like Paper Rex are slowly starting to really run away with it. The momentum is just shift over. It's like a tsunami.
This is a nice spot.
Just ride the breeze, you ride the wave. Paper Rex surfing the wave through regionals at this point. Feels like the first 2 rounds, Kingsman will win, and then Paper Rex just make it feel like a trial, you know. And now they had to subscribe to the premium version, two subscriptions, and Kingsman just could not afford that. Lockdown is used. Kingsman really won the site. They get the spike down, but here we go. Devi again pushing forward, takes out the lockdown first, so not too much value on that utility. The lineup is going to be set up by Justa. That is going to buy some time, but we know Paper Rex, they have a lot of ways to win the round, and Benkai plus Devi will kick off the round once more. Devi, 2 kills already, looking for the third. Zeke is just not prepared. Paper Rex once more looking to close out the round, and just the clutch master, the clutch meister of Kingsman. Can he do this? He's not looking the right way, and Devi knows where it is. Shiba just starts to defuse as Devi gets the 4K with the classic. Defuse will be completed, and Paper Rex with their 6th consecutive round on Breeze.
I don't know about that play. I mean, I get it. The Kingsmen wanted to get the spike down. As soon as they got it, all 5 of them fell back. But at least, you know, try to thin down the numbers of Paper Rex. Not all 5. Just head back in towards a main. I guess, you know, they wanted to play the lineups. They could have with the Doctor and Justa, Rizzo as well. Maybe Zeke alongside Ivan. They could have stayed out, made some plays, maybe try to find some picks before anything. But all 5 players is, I don't know about that. Forsaken as well, being able to pick off one Ivan here. And Shiva as well. Okay, here we go. Gets the right click there on towards Zeke, and Devi wants to follow up. He spots out Justa. One more bird will be flying in. And look at this, the run and gun. You already know Shiba with the disrespect.
Oh,
Run and gun. The spray and pray. 7-2. Paper Rex.
This is starting to be a bit hard to watch. Look at this. I mean, the you know, Forsaken, misses the first 2, immediately goes with the right click, and yeah, I mean, Shiba just runs and guns, switches to classic, jumps, right click.
Ah, man.
This is starting to get really hard to watch if you're a Kingsman fan. They're a great team, but in the eyes of Paper Rex, Kingsman felt like just another challenge, another team that Paper Rex can overcome. And once more, Kingsman going onto the A site, same default plan, and Devi in the same spot coming through. They see him, Devi doesn't get the blind, survives 1 HP. Paper Rex blessing, but Shiba finally takes him out with a shock dart, and Forsaken playing up close with the frenzy. Brand coming in from Paper Rex, and Shiba gets himself a triple. Mind Freak shuts out Justa. and this is just
too
Paper
late.
Rex running the full stretch. 8 rounds in a row.
Sad, really.
It's too late now. You can't stop them. You can't stop the Paper Rex train. They are just on fire, hitting every single shot. And it's not just one player. It's not two players. Mind Freak, Benkai, Shiba, they are also on form. They're hitting their shots. Shiba from the back there. Forsaken trying to hit the shots, but he can't. Shiba's on form. He's ready. Hitting that triple kill as well. Desperate attempt there, but Kingsman, they do manage to get the spike down. That's kind of what they want. They want to bring in a little bit more money. They got the rifles out this time around, and will they be able to counter the likes of Paper Rex? I don't know. I think it's a little too late. Mind Freak will put on the Viper spit towards his A site. And now, what will Kingsman bring out here?
How do you stop this Paper Rex? Kingsman, they don't have the answers to this. Paper Rex continues to pile on the pressure. And once they start running, they do not stop. And Forsaken will make that clear. Riza just dies in front of mid doors once more. There is a flank coming in from the side of Kingsman. Shiba will play at the automated door by the end of the hallway. But this flank, it feels like it's not gonna get too much value out of it because Paper Rex are out of sight.
Oh, okay. They do manage to catch Benkai here. And now, starting to look a little bit split up. Navai, will he stay alive here? Oh, he finds the Justa.
Spike down. B.
Oh, Shiba finds Zeke. And here we go. Can the Navai stay alive here? Can he hold this down? No, he cannot. It's all down to Mind Freak now. 1 versus 2.
Spike planted.
Making his way in towards B main. Should be able to find one of these players out. He should be able to hear some steps, some sound cues. So he knows one run towards his left.
Remaining.
He knows because the bot has been put down. He takes down Ivan and he takes down the Justa.
Oh boy.
Oh man. 9-2. Decent effort coming in from the likes of the KGM players. They had that opening on towards Benkai. But
last round before the
not
switch.
enough.
It's just not enough. Last round before the first half ends, and Paper Rex only gave Kingsman just a brief whiff of fresh air. And after that, Paper Rex just siphoned all of that for themselves. Just look at the overall scoreboard down there, the progression of those rounds. Kingsman had, just 2 rounds in the beginning, and afterwards it was just Paper Rex all over. I mean, they call themselves Paper Rex, but it is a real dinosaur for sure, a real beast that you do not want to mess with. Shiba gets a tag, Ivan comes in, but Benkai just shuts him down. They don't get the momentum and divide through all of that. Still gets a kill. Zeke's are out from Zeke, but they're just gonna tag him through all of those utilities. Zeke gets his hog out, but it's not gonna do too much. He will queue up the rest of his team. And Mind Freak, please do not do this again. He is ready. Waiting at near defenders, attacker spawn. He might catch the doctor first. The rest of Kingsman trying to inch their way towards the A site.
Watching the flank, the doctor decides to pull out. Make his way back towards A main.
No more charges left.
Oh, this is going to be very, very difficult. We saw earlier Forsaken itching to push through that Cypher's cage, but it decides to stop. Decides to take the U-turn and play the passive route and play towards the middle doors. Oh, Justa will be able to catch Benkai off guard.
30 seconds left.
Now, both the players here from the side of Paper Rex. Forsaken does manage to take down one. Almost gets the spray down here. On towards Zeke himself. Oh, but does get the doctor through the cobblestone as well. 1 versus 2. Zeke now. What can you do? 35 HP. Guiding Light comes out, but Mind Freak will be able to take him here through the box.
Forsaken gonna get the defuse nice and easy. Paper Rex at double digits. And at this point of time, Paper Rex,
switching sides.
I mean, their body is in this game, but their minds have wandered off to regionals for sure. To infinity and beyond, and rightfully so. They have been so dominant. They I mean, you look at the journey of Paper Rex. When they debuted, a lot of people were doubting Paper Rex. You know, these bunch of FPS veterans, how good can they be? And all it took was just one stage. Stage 2's Paper Rex was a beast, challenging the likes of, you know, X Reality Rift, SMG, Team 600 LVR. And now stage 3, they are the kings. No one could stop them. And even when Kingsman won them 3-0, it did not matter. When it came down to crunch time, Paper Rex, they show us what they're made of.
Sides have swapped here. Paper Rex on the attack. Final couple of rounds. 10-2 half. That is just a deadly dominating gap. 8 rounds, but Zeke is still not down. He's still not out. He gets a shot on towards Forsaken. Justa will be able to get the shot on towards Benkai. Closes the gate and still Mind Freak not going to be able to find an opening. Oh, he does here towards A-Halls. Takes down Riza. Spike is still down here. It's a 2 versus 3. If Divide can make his way out of here.
Last player standing.
What?
Not again.
Not like this.
Not like this. Not like this. Davai sees the head of Ivan as Sheriff against the Ghost. They both play around the pyramids. But this is not going to be easy. I mean, Ivan, you have to play this calm. He has the advantage. And Davai wins the pistol round. Paper Rex at 11 points. And Davai will just rub it in.
Mind Freak should not have been allowed to take another frag there.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my goodness. This was a 2 versus 3, 2 versus 4 if I'm not mistaken, and Mind Freak and Divide, they turned things around here to their favor. And with that, I think it's the beginning of the end now for the side of the Kingsman's run. They've had a good one here. 3 marshals will be brought in. Ghost as well.
Oh boy, Kingsman. You know, their journey was a good one, but unfortunately, you know, there can only be one king. I mean, if we have 3 slots, Kingsman would have automatically qualified, but you know, we can't have it all in the world, and only the best of the best will be able to make it through. Riza coming down the ropes into the hands of Davai, and Davai will make sure he gets the kill. Spike will be planted on B by Shiba. The diversion of Paper Rex completely so, and Forsaken ducks down and takes out the Doctor. Davai with his second kill in this round, and Paper Rex sets himself out for victory, leaving Justa all alone. And he is on top of out of halls, but here comes Benkai once more. Justa gets the first one. Benkai gonna go for it, and Benkai is gonna get it.
Evil.
Right through the nape as Benkai slays the Justa. Paper Rex on match point, series point, and 1 round away from regional.
And what a way to take it. This is not the first knife we've seen from Paper Rex. Time and time again, they always want to go for it. They always manage to at least have one knife in the actual game. A 12-2 scoreline on Breeze. This is just...
Man,
this is hard to watch.
They have hit their knife KPI, you know, 1 knife each map. So Paper Rex gonna enjoy some bonus by the end of this. Good tap from Riza. Just to start off the round, but you have 10 rounds that you need to win consecutively. How can you play that perfect game? I mean, Kingsman need to answer this. Seekers are out, and Forsaken's get the first one. Doctor with a good trade, and Doctor sprays down Divide as well. Concussed by the Seekers. Kingsman finally have the man advantage, but Paper Rex are not out of it just yet. 1-for-1 exchange. It's gonna be Shiba getting shut down. Kingsman finally, after Paper Rex winning 12 rounds in a row, Kingsman put a minus speed bump and get the 3rd.
Oh my. A little overzealous here from Benkai to actually get taken out a little too early on, but you know, the amount of rounds that they have, or amount of match points, another 9 here. You can throw another 9 if they wanted to, and that's to take it to overtime. You know, in 9 rounds, Paper Rex will definitely win this one. This is just This is just something else right now. To get the information that there are players towards elbow. So a good start here for the likes of KGM. They know what's going on, but Paper Rex takes down Ivan, of course, and it's the Elder Flame that answers back. It's the Dragon King himself, Mind Freak. Might be able to spot up another one, and there it is. That's the second. Making his way downtown towards his B site. There's one more towards Tunnel. And it's Sky now. 3 versus 5. But Mind Freak has his ultimate to work with. Flashes Mind Freak out. They want Mind Freak to get the AC. Will not be able to pick it up here. Zeke and Riza answer back with 2 frags of their own. The spike will be going down. Can they make this work? 1 kill here for Zeke, and he can secure the Seekers, and there it is. Gets the frag on towards Divide, gets the Seekers out, and has the information on where the last 2 remaining players are. They will fall back. They've got shock darts on towards Shiba, which can definitely make things work. Here we go. Bankai, it's up to you. Hit the shot, not gonna work, and the Doctor hits them both. Okay, good shots, headshots, and he's got the lockdown to make things even better here for the next round.
Yes, keep this up, Kingsman. They have a chance. The map is not over yet. There is a chance. Tough, but it's there. And Kingsman breaking the bank of Paper Rex. So this should give them an edge. But Paper Rex, you can never underestimate them when they have those sheriffs. They still land those nasty headshots. So Kingsman, one last round. Or at least one more round. You gotta play step by step. As Paper Rex, they gather outside of A. And see how it's gonna be. Seems like they want to create a distraction at first.
Definitely, I mean, they have the force up. They've got a Spectre, they've got Sheriffs and Marshall and a Classic here, but Forsaken can definitely pull out the knives if he wanted to. They've got the Viper's Pit, but look at this push here from Justa. Going for some information plays. He knows for a fact that there's very, very little resistance. Very little aggression towards his B site.
And here we go. Daggers are out. Forsaken. He is ready. When he asks you to make way, you make way for the king. They are about to go for the execute. Spike will be delivered from mid doors. You hear the shots. This is going to be very dangerous. The Doctor takes out Benkai, but watch out because Paper Rex in the building. Goes straight down. Ivan keeps everyone alive. And this is gonna be the 4K. Ivan quads it out. And Kingsman gets a flawless round.
Flawless round indeed. My goodness. They forced up. The blades were out, but that bot, that one single bot made 2-3 members turn. Try to take it out with their pistols. Spectres and Ivan just peeked off the bot as soon as it shot. He knew it was his time to shine. Got that quad and made it look so easy. They all just lined up for him. Just played like a fiddle. Mind Freak's Viper's Pit was used. The blades was used as well. 2 ultimates out of the inventory of Paper X. While on the other hand here for the Kingsman, they need one more frag, one more orb here for the likes of Justa to get his Viper's Pit. Good damage there by the side of Forsaken to take Riza down to about 12 HP. Zeke will be coming in here for a little bit of assistance, but oh. Do they get the information? No.
They should know where Forsaken is. Instead of engaging him, they go for the wraparound, and Ivan, you watch the angle, but he goes down. And Forsaken coming online. Forsaken at the spawn, taking on Riza. Forsaken, good for the triple. Divide finds the 4th, and this might be the end. Benkai ends it on. Paper X goes all the way to regionals. 13-5, and they win this 3-0.
Benkai, why? Why must you do this? The knife as well to secure the victory, to secure this series, really. Really, that's his 2nd knife there, and congratulations to Paper Rex. They are your champions here for this week, for the last week of Stage 3. My goodness, what more? What better team could we ask for? Of course, it's going to be Paper Rex here. 3-0 fashion in the Grand Finals. They will be joining up.
Enemy remaining.
In towards the regionals, and oh my goodness, just watch the beauty, watch the total domination, annihilation that Kingsman had to go through.
Man, this this is just obliteration.
One enemy remaining.
Paper Rex make it look so easy. Everyone had their moment. You know, Benkai had his knife moment. Forsaken had
enemy
his,
remaining.
and Davai also was able to put up insanely good, good frags. I mean, to be fair, at one point, Paper Rex was just competing to see who is gonna end the game with the best fashion or with the most frags. Kingsman, they came online a bit too late.
Coolest highlights. Yeah, they really did. I mean,
30 seconds left.
in the second half, well, as soon as Paper Rex hit match point, you know, that's when Kingsman started getting some rounds, started hitting some shots and making some plays, but like you said, a little too late, unfortunately.
One enemy remaining.
That is just GG. Well played indeed here, and of course, Paper Rex, very, very dominant. This is one of them. This was one of the knife frags, you know.
Yeah. Oh man.
You should have been looking more close.
Couldn't he just have, like, you know, saved them save their faces a little bit, man.
Enemy kill.
But this play right here by Forsaken just showing exactly what sort of monster he is, what sort of beast, the demon this guy is. 3K man, to really just open things up, and Benkai just comes in with the good knife, of course. Here 13-5, Forsaken 18 kills, 1.9 KDA, 306 combat score, while on the other side the Doctor was the MVP. He really tried. We saw multiple frags here from him, 2-3 kills, but in the end here 10 kills was for him, 1.0 KDA, 183 combat score.
And Paper Rex, this could not have felt any better. They finally completed their chapter in the Pro Circuit of 2021, from the debut all the way to the very final chance to qualify for regionals, and they have done just that in unparalleled, dominating fashion over Kingsman and every other team that has faced off against them. So congratulations to Paper Rex. They have done everyone proud, and they should be proud for themselves. And as an organization, Paper Rex made the best investment in these monsters. You know, get them checked up, give them get them some good break. They deserve it. And when we see them at regionals, all the hopes from Malaysia and Singapore will be on their shoulders, alongside Ooh. So I mean, we are at the end. I can't believe the journey has ended. Any takeaways from you?
Oh man, we all knew it was going to be Paper Rex. We all knew it was going to be Davai, Forsaken, Mind Freak, Benkai, and Shiba. These guys are just incredible at what they do. They play together so well. They play like a well-oiled machine, like a SWAT team, and I'm sure they are in real life. And congrats to them, y'all. It's been a pleasure here casting for y'all, and I just hope Uwu and Paper Rex can really put our name here on the map when it comes to regionals.
Yeah, absolutely. And they'll be joining the likes of teams from Thailand, the Philippines, all the big names that we have seen before. Their stage 3 is also ongoing. So I mean, today is a big day. We will find out a lot of representatives for the Southeast Asia regional. So we better keep your eyes out for that. But with that being said, we have reached the end for the Valorant Challengers Malaysia Singapore Stage 3. Before we sign off, we got to thank all the people who made this happen, our viewers, the production behind the scene, and of course our sponsors and partners, starting off with the organizers, the gaming company alongside Riot Games, who supported our entire journey, our official broadcast partner Twitch.tv, our official esports platform partner Esports Fight Club, our official gaming PC and laptop partner Predator Gaming, our official chair partner Secret Lab, and every other casters who have been here to bring you guys the entertainment, Kong, YOLO Lee, and Xeno Viper. And my name is Husky, he's Face. We bid you guys farewell. Congratulations to Paper Rex and Ooh. We will see you guys at the Southeast Asia Regionals. Goodbye.
you.